Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to Wrestling Gab. It's Friday, and that means it's time for Friday Night Smackdown. We're still looking for one member of the men's Money in the Bank ladder match qualifying doohickey stuff. And it looks like the show is just getting underway, so... Sorry, I have a cat jumping all over. Can you not? Dude. All right, so the men are in there right now. We got 5 of the men, 6 of the men. Omos can't get on top of the ladder, so they have all the guys on top of ladders except for Omos. He's standing on the floor. He gets on a ladder, his head goes out the top of the dome. Sorry, I'm trying to get everything going. I thought I had everything where I needed it, but that didn't work out like I thought it might. Dude, seriously? All right, let's see. All right, yes, all men are on top of the ladders. So we got Sami, Seth, Drew, Sheamus, and Riddle on top of ladders. And then Omos down there with MVP on the floor. We're still waiting for that seventh man for the men. All right, let's do a little quick roll call. We got Sophie in here, Walter's up in here, Aaron's in here, and that is it for right now. We appreciate you guys being in here. Phoenix. Good little city. We're all starting to show off standing on some ladders. All right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Did he just say sweet child of mine? You don't speak for Drew. Okay, bro. So it looks like Seth and Riddle are probably going to have some sort of a feud moving forward. And so I don't see maybe neither of them two winning this. Which would be sad because I would like to see a big cash in coming up. Now they're talking about Brock and Roman beating the shit out of each other at SummerSlam in a last man standing match. He's cashed in on those boys before. Candy from a baby. Like a little tiny Samoan baby or a little tiny beast baby. Dirt bag, bro. The honorary oos. All right, where are we at here? All right, Surf's Wrestling's in here, and Bryce is in here. I do appreciate you guys being in here. I'm just listening into what they're talking about right offhand. But they're way up there in the air. Those are big, tall ladders. They're right up there by those briefcases. Omos doesn't even have a microphone. He's down on the ground. But, you know, MVP has one, so it's all good. So Omos is the favorite to win this. That would be very interesting to have a big giant as a champion, right? We haven't had giants as champions for a long, long time in WWE. Unless you consider The Undertaker and like Kane giants. If anybody's wondering, D will be here anytime now. I would say in the next 5, 10, 15. She was in a different town today. Oh, The Miz coming out. Now, is The Miz going to be part of Money in the Bank? Speak for yourself, fella. I can't believe that's tomorrow night already. Hopefully you guys are excited about Money in the Bank, because it is that time of year. I think this is probably my third favorite pay-per-view. It's definitely a top 4. Trying to think if there's another one I like more. I'm obviously the Royal Rumble, WrestleMania. Money in the Bank. SummerSlam's a good one too, but how are they going to do SummerSlam this year? Are they going to make it a big fiasco? I deserve to be in this match tomorrow night, Miz says. Uh-oh. Music started. It's Zeke! Ezekiel coming out. Now, are we going to get Kevin Owens? Baron Corbin coming out. So we're going to have ourselves a good little match here later on tonight with a few guys in it, it looks like. So if Happy Corbin's going to be in it, is McAfee maybe going to try to get up in there? Nobody is as lucky as him, except for people in Las Vegas. Or the people in Las Vegas would know that. Especially in Las Vegas. There's the words I was looking for. And then Madcap came out. And then Postman Pierce is coming out now. He's setting up a match for later on. And we all love Postman Pierce. So Madcap thinks he's going to take that spot. Let's hear what Postman Pierce has to say. This show's getting out of hand. He's got an acceptable way to blow some of this off. They're going to have a good old-fashioned battle royal starting right now. So are the guys that are in the match already going to be in the battle royal as well? Or are we just going to have a battle royal for no reason? Or does the winner get that last spot? He didn't say anything about that. Not a damn thing. All right, let me get in here and start reading some stuff. We got a commercial here. Got to figure out how to turn this sideways. There it goes. Woo-hoo. Walter says, hey, Travis and Daphne, Smackdown. And then Saturday Money in the Bank. Yes, it's coming soon. Then Sophie says, Logan Paul, an official WWE superstar. Who would have ever seen that coming? And also, that former MMA woman also signed with the WWE this week. So, Sophie, that's a fact, what you just said. The only problem is I've said it for over a year that Logan needs to sign with WWE and that it would just make sense for him and everybody else. And then Sophie says there is one spot in the month's Money in the Bank. I wonder who will fill it, and that's what we're going to have. It looks like Dalitha is here. being a wackadoodle.
Whatever.
Oh, now you got a super chat button enabled. Yes, we did, Sophie. Use it. Super chat. Anyways, yes, it's SmackDown time, says Bryce. And then Sophie says AEW Dynamite finally got to the precious 1 million viewers after 14 weeks. Yeah, it was a great show, though. I mean, who wouldn't have wanted to watch that? There was so much good stuff going on during that pay-per-view. Or I guess it wasn't pay-per-view, just the show that they had. Can I hear AA Ron, you were right all along? We talked about it the whole time. So, yes. You were. Oh, AA Ron was saying that he was right about Logan Paul, which is true. I mean, we talked about it a long time ago, like 2 years ago.
I talked about the possibility of
So he told you Logan Paul is the future of WWE. And then where's D? D is here.
Yay! I'm here. Made it.
Big old broad just walked in.
Oh my god.
Now she'll take over the chat and I'll never get to talk again. So this is the last time you'll hear my voice tonight, guys.
Whatever. You can do the whole thing while I'm just sitting here.
That doesn't even work.
I'll just sit here and not do anything.
All right, where was that at? Where's D? And then, no one believed me, said Aaron. Aaron, I was right there the whole fucking time. I said it the whole time that it just made sense. What's your opinion on NXT's biggest superstar, Io Shirai, not re-signing back to the WWE? That's from Surf Wrestling. Yeah, we'll see how that turns out. I'm okay with it either way. She hasn't been there for a while, and I didn't know she was gone. I mean, Io Shirai was kind of last year's thing. And so now that is she going to re-sign? I guess her contract's coming up next month. Oh, and he said that. She's a free agent next month. That is if she doesn't sign, and some of these people do. We did get to see it with Butch. He re-signed. Where are you at?
I was just wondering which one you were at.
The very second time he talked, it's probably way up there.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I literally just started reading the chat during the commercial.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, there's 10 minutes of chatting. So sure.
She is a free agent next month, right? And
Yeah.
then now
Okay.
Sophie.
I'm done.
All right, hey guys. Sophie says this men's Money in the Bank match could steal the show tomorrow night, and they keep teasing that a cast-in could happen at SummerSlam. And how's your daughter doing? Her knee seems to be gone down.
She has an MRI
Yes.
at 7 o'clock.
Yes, she does. Yep, so finally getting that done, which is awesome.
So we do have a battle royal going on here, guys.
Is this...
No, there's a battle royal going on.
That's it.
That's what we have. They didn't say if you win it, you get in the Money in the Bank. It just said there's a battle royal.
But most of them are in the
In
battle.
it already. They were already in there. So 6 of them were already in the ring. And then the other guys came down, which is The Miz, Ezekiel, Happy, Corbin, and Madcap. They came down and wanted to be in it. He just came in and said, let's just have a battle royal. But not for something. He just said, let's have a battle royal. A good old-fashioned battle royal. And that's it.
They're
So
like...
That's what we're having right now.
We're going to start it off with this. How's that? So exciting.
So all these guys deserve to be in the match tomorrow night. Obviously, The Miz deserves it the most because he's won it before. But...
That's how that works.
Yeah. Vintage.
Has any of the other ones that came down
Miz,
been
yes.
Money
Ezekiel,
in the Bank winner?
no. Happy Corbin, no, I don't think so. And Madcap, no.
Oh.
So, no. I'm going to go out on a limb and say just The Miz. I wouldn't be surprised if Madcap gets thrown out by, like, what's his name? Patrick, the guy over on the commentary table.
Oh, Pat McAfee?
Pat McAfee, yeah.
Why would he throw...
They're building a storyline there. It would just make sense if McAfee did something to get Corbin eliminated tonight.
Oh, okay. I'm
Just
sorry. I don't know why I
storyline-wise.
thought you said Madcap. I don't know why
No.
I thought you said that.
Madcap, we were hoping was done with Corbin, but he came out, and now we're back in there with Corbin. Sami Zayn, obviously, is my favorite for tomorrow night's Money in the Bank. He's not going to win it, but I think Vegas' favorite's Omos.
Wow. Has anybody been eliminated yet?
I don't think
they're
so.
all-
Ezekiel.
Ezekiel's out.
Ezekiel has been eliminated.
Amos just got rid of Ezekiel, so there you go.
Oh,
Corbin's like, come on, Sammy, we got to get him out of here.
Riddle looks like he's going out next.
With some shamey over there.
And we had a battle royal on
Taking it.
Monday, so they just kind of basically like, I got an idea. Let's put everybody in the ring at the same time. It works.
Everybody gets so excited.
I mean,
They're all...
Madcap is gone. Madcap has been eliminated.
Oh, no.
Madcap-
That leaves Corbin in there. What?
And Miz. Yeah.
And Sammy's like, no, don't put me in your sights.
Just slide under the ring.
And he's like, here, take the Miz. Throw him at him.
He says.
Snap.
And Miz has been eliminated. The Mister has been eliminated.
God.
Riddle just attacked Omos right to his chest. Like
He's
a jungle cat.
It's like a little chihuahua.
Right. Our little cat does that to me sometimes. I'll just be standing there and he just climbs up me. Drew McIntyre is a massive human being.
He is a pretty big guy.
Massive.
Oh, wow. He's giving him some good punches.
Well, yeah, they're going to sell Drew. I mean, Drew isn't going to get tossed out.
No, but he's going to have to go down on one knee. Sheamus is like, here, I'll just come over here while you're fighting with him.
This reminds me of an old-fashioned, like, gladiator type movie. Like your baddest gladiator.
Right.
And he walks out there and the African is just giant.
Right. That's funny. But yes, very true. Oh, he gave him a bonk to the noggin. Oh, shit.
Boom, big right hands by Sheamus. And Sheamus can definitely fight with the gladiators, too.
Oh.
Magnus ver Magnuson.
Sammy's like, no, not me, okay?
Do you remember Magnus ver Magnuson? Did you ever watch him?
No.
He's on The World's Strongest Man. He was the big dude in like the 80s
Oh.
that won it like 12 times or 10 times or 5 times or something.
Huh.
I'm exaggerating. It's probably 5. Magnus ver Magnuson. Dave Kazmaier. Seth looks almost the same size as Drew did.
No, he doesn't.
He's like,
He's
see
like,
ya.
bye-bye, I'm out.
He eliminates himself. Why wouldn't he just go under?
He's like,
so
haha.
Seth is left. Seth.
Omos is like, what the hell? That's smart.
I'm not that stupid, but Riddle. RKO out of nowhere. Right out of the playbook of Randy Orton.
Gosh. Ridiculous.
Oh!
I got it by his hair.
Riddle.
Hasn't he already been eliminated?
Which would be funny to see if he just brought him in and threw his
has
ass
Riddle
out.
been eliminated
No.
at all?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Now Sheamus. Get him. There he is. Andrew, he's
Drew.
gone. He's gone.
Oh, fuck.
There's no chance.
Oh, they made sure he's all right. He's done.
Omos
Riddle
has been
stayed in.
eliminated.
They're like, yes, that's what you call teamwork. Rah! And then now they're like, I hate you, and I hate you.
Start beating your chest.
So it's like, this men's Money in the Bank match could steal the show tomorrow night, and they keep teasing that a cast-in could happen at SummerSlam.
Yeah, cast in.
I think I already read that. Surf says they should do
cash
Roman defeated, then have Randy Orton RKO him, then say, I'm next, bish. Robbie's in the chat says, yo, what's good? And Surf says, Travis, I'm still here, brother. If you're solo tonight, we got you. Sophie's like, so we could see a 2-time Money in the Bank winner tomorrow night. Robbie says, imagine Omos as champ. Sophie did correct it as cash. Walter says, the wrestlers are on ladders, not Omos. Surf says, Liz Morgan is winning Money in the Bank. She's been working hard, most of the women's 100. That's an interesting
Liv Morgan.
prediction right there. I'll be surprised.
I feel like anybody
really
can win
will.
it. But how they've been playing her for the past 2 years is she's the one that always takes the pin. She's the one that always takes the defeat.
Right.
But, you know, she could get it.
Yeah, that's
She
true.
did pin Alexa on Monday.
Yeah.
And so usually what happens when that happens is they don't win it. But that's
True. But they
could
can
be
always
anything.
not play by the book, right? Could always be different. Sophie says, I'm calling it now. Logan Paul will screw The Miz out of the Money in the Bank match to set up that feud.
right.
Walter says, oh, geez, let's see the final guy for Bank match. We won't know for a while because they haven't even said if they've had a qualifying match tonight. Sophie says, fatal 4-way match. Sophie also says another battle royal. We already saw one on Monday, as we mentioned earlier. Walter says, okay, battle royal. Ayla's in the chat, says, hey.
Hey.
Ayla. Walter's like, hey, Ayla. Sophie's like, is D not coming tonight? Oh, boy. Ayla's like, hi, Walter. Grega John is in the chat. Hey, Grega. Sorry I didn't get here to see your chat earlier, but hey, Grega, how's it going? Robbie says, Ayla, thumbs down. Ayla's like, guys, it's been 10 minutes. Chill, Miss D will be here when she's here. Walter's like, Logan Paul versus The Miz, maybe SummerSlam.
Absolutely. Unless there's an injury, 100%.
Yeah, definitely.
You can write that down and pin.
Always. Because whenever they bring somebody new in, they always put him up against The Miz. Why? Because The Miz can always make him look really good.
What do they do when they bring a new woman in?
They always put him with Natalya. Always. Why?
Yep.
Because Natalya can make him look good.
And she trains with them.
And she does. Yeah, she does train with him.
I
don't know if Miz trains with him.
he does.
But I think it's because he can hold the whole promo stuff and can talk the shit. And that's what you want. Ayla says, oh, wow, look at that. And Ravi says, big up, D, lateness is greatness.
Would you look at that?
Would you look at that?
I just say, look at that.
Would you look at that? Ayla says, oh, wow, look at that.
Look at that.
Ravi's like, a big up, D, lateness is greatness. Jacob Hagin is in the chat. So, Travis, how about Paul signing with WWE?
Love it. Said it for 2 years now. Love it. Love the idea of it. It just works. He's got 20 million followers. If a quarter of his followers started watching,
right,
wrestling would have ridiculous fans. Just a quarter.
Yeah.
And I mean, obviously that's a lot, but what about an eighth?
True. I mean, just enough of his fans would be crazy.
2 million fans, so now we got 3 million people watching.
And who knows? Is he still only at 2? I don't know if he's gathered more.
No, he has 21 million.
Oh, right. That's
I'm just saying, if
okay.
just 2 million of those fans watch just to see what it happens,
yeah,
that's huge, huge money.
Sammy tried to get Riddle out there. Crazy.
Yeah.
Ayla's,
we have not had any other eliminations. We got 5 men left.
Ayla says, your chat's a lot smaller or I'm blinder.
Yeah, I was playing with it earlier. It looks, well, it's blurry on mine. Let me fix my contrast here. Everything's different on the whole chat. I redid the whole screen.
Riddle.
So I'm sure it is smaller.
So
1080 at 60 frames, by the way.
That's very small. Yes, it is small. Yeah, it's
yeah,
way
but who reads it? I almost felt like taking it off, but I don't know what to put there because I don't like us just being the whole thing.
Oh, really?
Right? See how I moved this?
You don't want us to be You don't want us to be us? Just kidding.
Well, I don't mind us being on
I'm
there.
teasing. Just teasing.
I just feel like if we were like this big and there was a whole bunch of other stuff, it would just be as cool. Like if we brought pictures of the wrestlers up.
I
or
see
something.
What you're saying.
But we'd have to have this active so I could do it during the matches.
Right.
But anyway, Sami Zayn in there with Drew McIntyre. Sheamus from behind got him. And then Riddle and Happy Corbin. I just want to call him Baron still. I know it's his name.
Just
but
call him Corbin.
I can't.
Why?
Because I have to say his name to remember Corbin.
Oh.
I can't remember Corbin.
Oh.
It's a terrible name. Skid Corbin. There's one out here. It's not really terrible. I just don't remember it. Oh, choke slam, backbreaker.
It's funny because his name is the name of Bruce Willis's character in The Fifth Element. So.
Oh, that helps me not.
I know. You don't watch it, so.
I like the girl.
Yeah.
Djokovic or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Mila? No.
Yeah,
What the fuck is her name?
You had it right the first time, and then you
No,
switched it
it's
to
not
the girl.
Mia or Mila. That's.
I know it's not the second one you're saying; it's the first one. Mia. What the hell is her name?
Anyways, Sophie says Bad Bunny also did well when he performed in the WWE, and the WWE didn't offer him a contract.
Yeah,
That's
because he's active and he's an entertainer.
Yeah, he's an active
and he's
singer
welcome
and
back anytime. I guarantee if he wants to be at SummerSlam, he can wrestle.
Yeah. Ayla's like, I got volunteered to cook dinner, so I'm going to be in and out of chat for a while. All right, well, you cook that dinner. Sophie's like, Io Shirai has been a part of the NXT for 5 years. She has been ready for the main roster for the past 3. And Walter's like, okay, at 9:35, I'm going my time. Be here Saturday for pay-per-view Money Bank. Ayla says, yay, Walter. And Sophie's like, is this a qualifying match for Money in the Bank, or is this for fun? Fun.
It's just cuz right now.
Yeah, they just threw him out there.
And if it is, the only one that could qualify is Corbin. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you've caught up, so they might still be behind. But Corbin's the only guy that's still in it.
Right.
That was not already in it.
Yeah.
And he's going to get screwed over by McAfee. I still see it coming.
Yeah, something's got to happen. For sure.
Can you imagine if Corbin won this? Like, it wouldn't even make sense.
It'd be so weird. Walter's like, Adam Cole has a concussion and will not wrestle until the doctors clear him. That's usually what happens with concussions.
Right.
Sophie says this is just for nothing.
And it has nothing to do with his body or anything else. Like, he could be a big guy. Riddle was just eliminated.
Bye, Shamey.
But what I'm getting at is, even if he was a big, strong guy, his head would have still got hurt.
Oh, yeah.
You can't strengthen your brain.
No, it wouldn't matter. Lewis S. is in the chat. Hey, Lewis says, isn't there a battle royal on Rampage too? LOL. Good evening from Florida, y'all.
There is. I forgot that that's still happening.
God, that
Because
is happening.
it's pre-recorded. So I already know what happened.
Oh, sure.
I already told you what happened. But don't say anything. Don't spoil it. But that's just funny.
You know what's funny about that is he may have told me. I don't remember.
You asked me who
I have no idea.
you asked me who the guy was. And I had to explain to you
I still have no idea
who the winner was.
I still don't
But
know.
the winner of that battle royal goes on to face Jon Moxley for the heavyweight championship.
That's funny. Ravi says Omos winning. Walter says the chat words are smaller but cool. Sophie's like the battle royal for Rampage have confusing rules to it.
Notice how much clearer everything is. And I don't know if you guys are watching it on the 1080 at 60, but I upgraded everything and then I fixed some adjustments in there. So now it doesn't buffer. Remember, I couldn't get it this clear before?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we'd have
I watched a
problems.
guy that's a gamer, and he took me, like, not me personally, but I went through his tutorial, and I changed everything to how he had it set.
Oh, wow.
And there was just certain things I had skilly
a little off?
wampus. Well, I had, like, 1080 here, and 720 here, and 910 here.
Oh, so it wasn't matching.
And it just had no idea what was going on.
So no wonder it
There
didn't know
it
what it
is.
was doing.
A bro kick right to, what's his name? Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre got kicked by
I have a
his
hard time
own
with
kick.
Drew McIntyre because of his first name, Drew.
Drew.
And then Corbin because of
Oh,
Corbin.
he's
Now,
gonna
did
try to
Corbin
get
get
rid of Drew.
eliminated?
Oh,
I don't
poor-
see Corbin, so he must have got eliminated.
I don't know what happened to him. I really don't.
I'm going to
know.
put Corbin on here. All right, so we got 3 guys left, so Sami Zayn's going to win this, huh?
Yeah. Ravi's like, Omos winning. Not. Walter's like, the chat words are smaller, but I read that. And that. Oh, Ayla says, oh, good. Walter confirmed, and just as blind as usual. And NRU Cody's in the chat. Hey, Cody says, what's going on tonight, guys? I have no cable, so can't watch SmackDown.
Okay, hopefully you're still with us because it was a
I'm
while
so sorry.
ago.
I'm behind. I'm trying to catch up.
We'll get there. But anyways,
15 minutes.
Sheamus, we're telling you what's really happening. The chat is behind.
Yes.
But we are live. Sammy getting slammed into the corner. Sammy's going to eliminate Drew.
Yes.
He's trying to.
So all this is just an impromptu battle royal, guys. All the guys that
Whoa,
were supposed
Claymore
to be down
country.
there for the Money in the Bank match were in the ring, and then a whole bunch of other guys came down, and they did an impromptu battle royal.
Sammy has been eliminated.
And so they've eliminated everybody else.
Oh, Corbin came back in and just won it. Baron Corbin just won.
So
Baron Corbin just won the Battle Royal. He's going to be in Money in the Bank.
told you he wasn't eliminated.
I didn't see him, so I had already marked him.
Drew had given Sammy a kick, threw him
Claymore
out.
threw his ass out.
And then it was just Sheamus and Drew.
And they were
then
eliminating
trying to
each
eliminate
other.
And then Corbin came in and he got both of them over and done, and he's the one left in the ring. So now the question is he going to be the last man for the Money in the Bank? Which would make sense, right? Because
Postman Pierce has to come out and say something now.
he has to, at least something.
Holy shit, he won it. I said, can you imagine? Like, how would they even do it?
They did it. He
Well,
left.
Miz was going to do that on Monday, remember? And I said, he came in just one person too soon. He eliminated AJ,
Oh, right.
but there was still Riddle in there.
Yes.
If he would have just waited,
right.
he could have got both of them or whatever. But so
that's
Corbin
what
watched it, said,
So-
okay, I
so
see
we'll
how you win this.
We'll see what happens. Vindicator's in the chat. Hey, Vindicator. But Pat McAfee and him are going to probably have words here.
McAfee's
They're
clapping
showing some
for him.
replays on our side right now. Sophie says, is there a way to watch SmackDown Live without cable?
On Fox app.
Yep. Ayla says, Vin, your hemorrhoid got here first. That's weird. And then if Ravi says Omos, the tallest man in the world. Sophie says Omos, Rollins feud, no thanks. It was like, ha ha ha, Ravi. Ravi's like, Drew seeing star. LOL, what's funny, Ayla? And Sophie says, and don't forget, Gable Steveson is part of the roster too. Vindicator says, Daria, you never realized that was Ravi hemorrhoid all along. Shame, shame, shame. Did you want to say something about the Gable Steveson?
We'll see if they haven't even hinted at it, and they only got a few weeks.
Right.
To get it going, and who would he wrestle? It'd have to be somebody that's very good at wrestling.
That's true.
Like Gable.
Oh, yep.
Like
yeah.
Chad Gable.
Yeah.
And would they go Gable?
They could do that, or they could do
Otis, maybe?
Bobby,
No.
depending on where he's at.
I don't see that.
You don't see they could do Bobby Lashley?
Because he's a babyface right now.
Oh.
And they're not bringing Gable Steveson in
As a bad guy.
as a heel.
Right. Walter says, good SmackDown start. Jacob says, Travis, what would you do if Gable Steveson debuted?
Love it. I want to see it.
Robbie says, Omos done out here. Sophie says, we should figure out who will face who at SummerSlam. Ayla's like, you know why that's funny? And then here's like, oh, Talitha has such a cute growl. She's a real lioness, just like Nikita Lyons, who lost to Mandy Rose on Tuesday. Did I growl?
I don't know, maybe.
I didn't know I growled.
All I do know is I didn't watch that match. I just watched some of the highlights. But that is just fantastic work by those two ladies. the whole storyline.
Nikita Lyons and Mandy Rose.
Mandy, just it's gold.
Robbie's like, LOL, Ayla, you blow my mind. Sophie's like, right now the SummerSlam card is up in the air. Robbie's like, what you chatting about, Vin? Then he says, so how come the word font on the stream is so much smaller now? Okay. Travis made some changes, guys.
So, on our software, whenever you set your output, you have to match it with your window. It's OBS stuff. Like, if you guys don't stream, then you probably won't understand what I'm saying. But if you stream, you know what I'm talking about. So I had it on 720 because that's the best quality I could go with without it buffering like crazy. Mm-hmm. And so I changed it to 1080. And that's why if you go into your video streaming options, you can see that you can watch it on really good quality. But anyways, when I switched that, it screwed everything up. Like, because it's still set up for 720.
Oh, right, yeah.
And so all my boxes, all that stuff that you see on the screen were just in the wrong spot.
Oh, so you had to
and I was like,
make everything different.
Crap. So I just started with the main screen. I just our video screen. I just made it as big as it would go. And then I just started moving things. Mm-hmm. And then what was left, I put the chat over there. And it's a black box that I put, and then I put the chat on top of it. The chat's actually transparent, like you could see through it.
Oh.
So I have to put a black box there, but I could change that box any color.
Oh, right.
And then so that way they can read it.
Right.
But when I did that, I don't look to see what size things are. Right? Like
Travis is like, the finer details are beyond me.
Well, I hear people talking about it. I can read it, but I don't know if you guys can stream it at such high quality. Right. Can you guys watch it at 1080 at 60 frames? Because that's what I have, which is just one step below 4K, which we can't do 4K. I could stream it in 4K, but it would make no sense.
I guess it depends on what you're watching it on, too. Like, if you're watching on your phone, it's very, very small. But if you're watching it on a tablet, or let's say a computer screen or a TV screen, it wouldn't be that small. You could still see it. Right. So it would depend on what you're using too.
Right, but I noticed the subscribe button is tiny. I'll make that a little bigger.
Yeah. All right, Inner You Cody says, imagine if Logan Paul messes with the Miz's head by bringing in Alex Riley, the Miz's old tag team partner. Walter says, good luck,
Great
Riddle.
storytelling.
Robbie says, oh, I can't see what I'm looking at. Sophie says the Logan Miz feud that started that at Mania when Miz turned on him. Ayla says, just look at it, Robbie. Would you just look at that? Robbie's like, what? Look at you, Ayla? Sophie says, I wonder since Logan Paul, a WWE superstar now, if he still could do whatever he usually does, like Twitch or TikTok or YouTube. Yes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that it's in his contract that he gets to do whatever he does on his normal basis, and it doesn't do anything for...
He's got like the second, third, fourth, right in that area, 10th top podcast in the world.
And they're not going to be like, you have to give us 10%. Yeah.
Nope.
No. I'm pretty sure he has a lot of lawyers.
Happy Corbin's farting rainbows.
What? Why is he farting? It's weird.
Toasty marshmallow.
He eliminated everybody.
Fantastic.
I don't feel that he eliminated everybody, whatever. Robbie's like, it's a good font size. It was like, just look at that. I can't see anything. I don't have my glasses on, though. Robbie's like, oh, what is that, Ayla?
Put your reading spectacles on and get up in there.
And Are You Cody says, has anyone tried his Prime soda? Is it good? Never tried anything like that.
I don't even know what it is.
I didn't even know he had a soda.
Yeah, no, I stopped drinking pop about 17 years ago almost. And so I don't know anything with the pop. Like, the pop cans were like normal in my day, and now they have like these tall boy Cokes and stuff. And
it's kind of weird. Which is so funny. They're like, oh, hey, we need to get rid of the bigger sizes and fountain drinks at the, fast food joints. But we're going to make different sizes of your sodas to go buy at the store. Makes no sense.
Natalia and the Champ. I'm going to show some highlights.
Well, you just have to look at it. Film says, hi, Misty and Travis. What up? How's it going? Happy Friday. Big hugs, big heart. Hey, Film. Sorry, I'm a little behind. Luna's like, BTS. Hey, Luna. Nice
Anytime
to see
I see something like that, I say, would you look at that? Would you just look at that?
Sophie's like, I'm guessing Logan Paul can't box anymore for fun like he usually does for whatever promotion.
No. And he never boxed for promotions. It was all himself.
Yeah.
Now his brother's a...
manager?
Yeah, that's not what they're called. Promoter. And so hypothetically, he could box under his brother's company.
Right.
But not under WWE contract. They wouldn't want him to get hurt.
Walter's like, Ayla, go to Travis's house Saturday for the WWE pay-per-view, LOL. Walter, Ayla's busy. You know, she does have a life, you guys.
She has, like, family and friends.
She has, like, kids and shit. It's weird. Interview, Cody says, fun fact, Baron Corbin was best friends with Ryan Dunn from Jackass. Weird. Interesting.
I did not know that.
Film Nation's like WWE, lots of that. Ravi says, Ayla, I will leave it to you to look. LOL. Vindicator says, Logan Paul is nothing but a walking ATM to McMahon. He doesn't have a real future in WWE. Not as a memorable wrestler. He's forever a mid-card gimmick, just like Cesaro was for half a decade.
Do you not think he could be a world champion?
I think he's going to be, whatchamacallit.
I would say
he's
4 to 5 inches taller than Adam Cole and outweighs him by 40 pounds.
I think he's like Arquette.
He's too athletic and he's too strong.
I'm pretty sure he's been working at it, and he did pretty good when he was there before. He actually looked like he put in some work and was a little bit different.
He's the greatest celebrity wrestler they've ever had.
He did really good.
He did better than Bunny, and Bunny did really good.
That second time he was there, yes.
No, both times. But the second
first time it was kind of but the second time you could see the improvement that he had worked
in the Royal Rumble this year.
Mm-hmm, yeah. It was like, oh man, would you look at it? And Gothflesh, she's in the chat scenes, and a right hook from Riddle, and he's eliminated. It says, Ravi, have you not seen that video? Haha, it's by Bassmaster. Film's like, hey Vin, what's up, dude? How's it going? Happy Friday. Interview, Cody says, Vin, Cesaro is a good wrestler. What do you mean? Walter's like, come on, Drew. Sophie says, they didn't say if this is a qualifying match for the people that aren't in the match tomorrow. Nope, they did not, Sophie. Ravi says, Ayla, what a fishing channel. Vindicator says, Cesaro never became world champion. Interview. Sophie says, I feel like we won't know who the final man is until tomorrow night. It's giving me flashbacks to when Brock won it 6 years ago. Ayla's like, nah, he's funny, but I think it's bass like music, not fish, but it could be fish. Films like Vindicator, who will win in an armpit tickling match? Thunder Rosa, Ruby Soho, I choose Thunder. What about you? Interview, Cody says, Vin, you don't have to be a world champion to not be a good wrestler or to be a good wrestler.
Oh, right.
Which one do you mean?
Yeah, well, obviously you don't have to be.
Ravi says D in 4K HDR so we can see her beauty in full effect. Oh my God, Ravi, so you can like go puke in the corner? Is that what you're trying to say? So
we just want to look at Natalia's boobies.
They're covered with some weird mesh thing.
Oh. All you have to do is watch our YouTube channel.
Reports that a lot of people in the WWE locker room are shocked that Claudio showed up in AEW. Chief Detective Martha's in the chat says, Drew is so pissed. Trying to get caught up, guys. Sorry. I'm trying my hardest to read fast.
Right now, she's just talking about Ronda Rousey. She keeps bashing me. You haven't even made a movie.
But she made movies. So.
Hollywood ain't knocking down her door anymore. They never knock down yours, sweetie.
Nothing but fear in her eye. Zzz.
Natalia looks like the Elephant Man or something. Like, what's up with her cheeks?
Her face is so weird.
It's like they're swollen right here.
Well, she's had injections.
Like
she's
fat?
had filler done. You know she's had filler done.
She can make fun of me. She can make fun of her rack. She's got one of those racks that wouldn't even be fun to play with.
Okay, why?
Because they're like physical, like they're solid and they're too far apart. Like she's very gappy chested.
That's so weird.
So even if you tried to push them together, it would be like
Travis
doing chest
is weird.
workouts.
He creeps me out sometimes.
Well, I can't help it. You just look at him. Like her sister has nice ones. Have you ever watched our YouTube channel? Their tits are out the whole show.
I don't know, but I couldn't help but look up her nose like the whole time she was doing the interview. And I'm pretty sure she has makeup all up in her nose and her nose hairs there. And I'm like, Wouldn't you be the type of person that would
New
wax
Day.
your nose hairs?
The New Day is going to get dominated in this. What do you want to bet?
Who are they going up against?
The Viking Raiders. The new Viking Raiders.
I hope they beat the shit out of them. I hope the Viking Raiders beat the fucking crap out of them because I need the Viking Raiders to be relevant. NRU Cody says Corbin did fail at his Money in the Bank. Maybe this is a second chance for him to win Saturday and cash it in on
Can you
whoever.
imagine Happy Corbin being the world champion? What the fuck? Pinning Roman Reigns? Nobody can see that.
No.
I couldn't even see him winning tonight.
That's mean. Vindicator's like never said he was a bad wrestler. I said he was a mid-card gimmick, never a main event star or world champion. He was wasted. NRU Cody says, Cesaro.
Oh.
NRU Cody says, Vin, not really, bro. He was a good wrestler. A lot of people like Cesaro. Films like, Vin, did you get my question? In other words, happy Friday. Sophie says, I bet they are going to debut Gable Steveson in the Rumble. Films like, hey, Ravi. Ravi says, D has some mad mannerisms. What the fuck are you talking about, friend?
Yeah, like 2012, I thought he was going to be the star of the next decade. Cesaro.
Oh, totally. Oh, I figured they would push him to something, and they never did. It was so weird. But it was kind of like Bobby Lashley. Like, why didn't they? And then they finally did. You're like, oh, they finally did it. They did it. And then they fucked it all up. It was like, you bastards. What?
Oh, where's your phone?
It's right there.
Oh.
My thing came off. Just came right off. Just fell. It's just like. It made.
What are the greatest tag teams in WWE history? Oh, yeah. It
finally just suicided itself.
Yeah, the cat had fun with it. I think we have some spray adhesive.
I don't know, but we just probably should just buy more whatever of
Dead
these.
cats?
Well, the other ones are too fluffy. I really think you'd want to eat those. Either we got to do that or unplug them and put them away.
Yeah.
Or keep the door closed like we had been. Let's see, where am I? I gotta catch up. I'm so sorry, guys. Vindicator said that, got that. Ravi says film yo, and mad mannerisms. What does that even mean, Ravi? So it was like, with OBS, don't they usually get messed up at some point? When you guys get very old, you have to change the font back.
Right, as we age.
Yeah, totally. Vindicator's like, we'll see if Cesaro Claudio gets better treatment in Tony Khan land. Robbie's like, message retracted. Sophie says, I'm watching you on my phone, so I don't know what I'm watching it on. NRU Cody says, Vin, oh, he will. Robbie's like, this stream it's good quality. The stream is good quality. Thanks, Robbie. Vindicator says, yeah, I can still read on the words on the black background, just a little bit more of a strain, though. But I'll be fine. Just put your readers on, Vin. It's fine. I think those are the wrong types.
They're a little longer, but
yeah.
I figured they could go down further.
Yeah.
Because these come off and then.
Right. I don't think that'll work. I think we'll have a problem with them if they aren't kind of just a little bit shorter, wider. Those look like they're kind of long, elongated.
Right here. This is them.
NRU Cody says, why are you so mad, Vin? Did he beat one of your favorite WWE superstars? Is that why you hate Cesaro? Yeah. It's just a whole bunch of them. Put them in the cart.
What do you mean, a whole bunch like that? Or
isn't that a whole set?
Yeah, do you want maybe more than one set or just one set?
It's a 10-pack. Do you think we need more than 10?
No, these lasted for 3 years.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Sophie says, I feel like they are going to change the ending to both ladder matches since right now both of them are predictable. Robbie's like, Rhonda, what a twat. What was she going to say to you now? Nothing. It was all Natalia talking. NRU Cody says, I see Logan doing 24/7 title run. Oh, God.
No.
It's like, NRU, what the heck are you talking about? Are you some kind of kid or child? I don't hate Cesaro. I said the honest truth. He spent his whole WWE career on the mid-card and briefs as a tag champion. And he deserved better.
Should we get some cats, too?
Oh, God. So that the cat can eat them?
Well, it's for wind. It stops any wind.
Well, if you feel like we need them outside. So if it's like, I wonder how all the WWE superstars feel about the Logan Paul signing and him not giving up his Twitch like they had to. Okay, so WWE superstars who had Twitch while they were WWE superstars. So yes, they was not included in their contract that they could do that. He is a fucking YouTube star who doesn't give a shit and doesn't need the money or the prestige or anything like that. He is probably doing WWE a favor by being on there. So in all reality...
Yes, it's a completely different situation.
Yeah.
The wrestlers, not all of them, but a lot of the wrestlers are famous because they're wrestlers. He's famous because he's a YouTuber. And he might have done some other things. But
Right.
like his brother Jake was in Disney.
Yes.
He was on some show in Disney.
And
McKenna watched.
Yes. And are you, Cody says, Vin, I'm 29 and he has been USA champ too. Robbie says, what's the better finisher, the figure 8 or the sharpshooter? Isn't it the same thing?
Okay. Not even close.
Oh.
So the figure 4 I liked better than the sharpshooter, but I think the sharpshooter is plenty good. And if you're talking about out of the 2 women, then the figure 8 is.
Oh, okay.
But if you're talking about out of the figure 4/figure 8 and the sharpshooter, Bret Hart and Ric Flair, then Ric Flair's figure 4 is better. Although I don't remember Ric Flair ever winning a title with the figure 4. If you go watch all the Starcades from the 80s, he never won it with that.
He always had to do a different
He always
finisher.
did something else.
He never did a hold or anything like
Yeah,
that. I have a feeling that holds were not a big part of WWE until lately.
Well, Starcade was
as
WCW
in
and
like
WA stuff, but
as in like winning stuff from them and all that stuff. Like I feel like almost every single match is by a hold or a fucking fruit roll up. Like there's not like actual technique happening. They do their actual regular
you have to have a finisher.
wrestling finisher and all that stuff.
Right. Even Hulk Hogan had the big boot and the leg drop. Why does he have money?
I have no idea. Ew. Oh, ew. Why did he stuff it down his pants?
We don't have pockets.
That's nasty. So that's why you're getting money and
I have
stuffing
a
it down
feeling
your
these
pants?
guys are going to get their asses handed to them in a second.
Is that you're
With the
having a good
Vikings.
time and that's why people gave him money? And that's why he's stuffing it down his
Maybe he got
pants?
tipped.
Then here's like, whoop-de-doo, U.S. champ, who cares? Title means nothing now anyway. Oh. And Cody says, I apologize, guys. I'm just going to be quiet. You're fine, Cody.
Nope.
You and Vin.
Keep talking.
I mean, it's fine. You guys are having just a discussion. There's nothing going on about it. Rob is like, D, I paid you a compliment, Did you? I have no idea what it means, so I can't take it as a compliment if I have no idea what you mean by it.
What is it?
Mad mannerisms.
It means very good personality.
Is that what that means?
A mannerism is how you...
Is that true, Ravi? Is that what you meant by it?
Yeah.
Pickle says, so what's happening on the Double D show?
Are we talking about...
Are we
what's her
talking
name?
about boobs?
Hopefully we're talking about boobs. I like boobs. Talking about squeezing them together earlier.
Mine have surpassed the Double D area.
She's like,
Unfortunately.
I can only dream.
I can only dream about those Double D days. Then here's like, Natalia needs to clean her nose. Oh my God, right. Did you notice it too? Was it just me? Sophie's like, at least this is somewhat of a fresh match. Ravi's like, Natty is a walking advert for too much Botox injections. Pickle's like, mosquitoes will win Money in the Bank. Oh God. Sophie's like, Cesaro was treated as a mid-card and tag team guy. Pickle says they just cashed in and bit my face and neck. Oh shit, Pickle, I'm so sorry.
The Vikings.
The mosquitoes.
Looking fantastic.
Oh, for Natalia's face.
Hopefully
I got
they
it
come
now.
down and just kick some ass.
I see. I see what you're saying.
Hey, can you imagine if they just run through the New Day?
Oh,
Like,
that'd
that's
be
a
crazy.
weird tag team to just have them buried.
True. A buried. I mean, not that the
Even
Viking
the Glorious
Raiders don't
Show-Offs
deserve to
or
bury
something.
somebody, but
Well, yeah, but not the New Day. What are they, 10-time world champions?
maybe they hate him now. I don't know.
Without Big E, they're nothing.
Well, that's why I said what I said. I said what I said. I said what I said.
With the eye black. We know who they are. Are you
Hangnail
serious?
And
Oh, I hate those. Don't do that. Just stop. Ignore it, and then after the show, clip it. Last thing you
Don't
want
mind
it to
me,
do
guys.
is tear it down in here.
It's fine. I got it. It was so annoying that I couldn't help
Hey.
myself. Hey, it's
They
what
should
Force says.
fight Drew McIntyre because they have shields. He could throw his claymore at him. Jeez. With his sword. What's its name? Karen or something? Angela. The sword, Angela.
Oh, jeez.
All right, so the New Day, the aggressors
Why
in
does
this
he have
one.
rubber bands on his fingers? It's weird.
That's what you do.
Oh, shit.
To make your fingers
I think he
look
broke his
tougher.
arm.
God.
Oh, beat him with it. Yeah, there you go. Beat him
Damn.
with that shield.
Now can we
Go,
buy?
Ivar.
Can we
Yeah.
Can we buy these shields?
Go, Ivar. You get him. Oh shit.
Is this part of the WWE shop?
I don't know.
Can you buy Angela?
Everybody
a
doesn't
sword?
like him though, and I like it.
They're supposed to not be liked. Are they gonna have enough energy to even freaking wrestle? This match might not even happen tonight. There's no referee. So that's it. It's just decimation. They didn't want the New Day to lose that quick. So are they getting... Oh, they were going to leave, but they're coming back.
Is he still moving? Death.
I've seen the movie Vikings. I know how this ends.
Robbie's like, how are the
They're gonna
Viking
rape
Raiders going to be
Kofi.
relevant? They're going to rape him. Oh, God. Sophie's like, maybe Riddle wins the briefcase to throw everyone off. Maybe. Robbie's like, mad as in crazy, D. LOL. Crazy. Oh, I see. So you're saying that it's
You have
not a
crazy
compliment.
personality?
So basically, he was insulting me.
I said it was a compliment.
Oh, he's a liar face all over the place. Lie, lie, lie. And Cody says, as fans, do y'all collect WWE figures and shirts too?
I have a few shirts and a few figurines, but not a whole bunch. Not a big collector of them.
Picola says, I need to catch up on shows. I'll see y'all later. All right, Picola. And Aaron's like, hey guys, I told you so. I told you guys Logan is going to be in WWE someday, and you laughed. Aaron, go blow it out your asshole. Robbie's like, D, did you sub to Logan Paul YouTube? No, I did not.
No.
But I bet you did.
I've never even
probably like
seen it.
him.
My daughter would always watch it and be like, watch this. And she'd like make me subscribe to him and KSI. And then I'd go back afterwards and take it off. I'm like, I'm not going to watch that stuff. Man, it's 2,500 miles he flew this morning to get
From the
there.
Today Show to get there. I think everybody needs a nap. Robbie's like, D, did you... Oh, I already read that. Jamel McGee's in the chat. Hey, Jamel. Says, it's a happy Corbin
It's not
day.
Corbin. A fatal four-way tonight decides it.
Oh, of course.
So that battle royal was for time
nothing.
wasting. Asuka.
Sophie says, D kind of reminds me of my sister, and Travis reminds me of my uncle. Vindicator's like, message retracted, and Cody's message retracted. And Ravi says, LOL, why did they stuff it down his pants? Vindicator's like, Aaron, I think Ayla is the only one who remembers you. And Cody says, one day I hope the Viking Raiders beat the Usos. Right? Ravi says...
Yeah, that will happen at SummerSlam, I think.
Yeah.
I think that's where they're heading with that.
Ravi says, nah,
Here
you in
comes Liv.
4K HDR, not about the mannerisms. What?
Look at this team. Asuka, Liv, and Alexa. Stop.
Oh, jeez.
She's not muted. And she's right there.
Oh, that's why I call her Bliss. I don't call her the other
I get
one.
into saying blister here and there, but...
Ravi, you in 4K HDR, not about the mannerisms. Oh, so that's what you were trying to say as a compliment. Alright. Backtracking now will not save you from your plight of stupid. Sophie says, are we going to see the Max Dupree male models? Not tonight. I bet it might be
I don't
Monday.
know. Maybe they're going to do that after. I mean, I'd love to see it.
What are they doing Monday? Because it's 4th of July.
They don't care.
Oh. I didn't know if they'd do something special. Rob is like, but your mannerisms are cute. Vin here says tomorrow is a new day. It sure is. And Cody says, I still think Riddle should win and give the briefcase to Randy. I think I'm almost caught up. Sophie says, with Logan Paul signing with the WWE, what are the chances AEW signs Jake Paul?
None.
I don't think so.
He's boxing. He's fighting. I mean, I guess they could hypothetically do it because he still is active as a fighter. He has a fight coming up. Oh, you don't know against who now because Fury can't get into the country. They're all banned from the country, even Tyson, because they hung out with some mob lord or something.
Right.
So they're all banned from the country. Like, Tyson has a house here. Like, I don't understand how they can even do that, but whatever.
So they banned him from
Yeah,
the States?
the Furies can't come in the United States.
I did not hear that part, I guess.
It's new.
That's
very weird.
because they somehow.
Yeah, they hung out with a mob guy.
How would they know? Did they know he was? Were they like,
the guy
hey, mob
hasn't even
dude?
been charged yet. That's why it's so weird.
So if they did that and didn't know,
Yeah,
and
so-
then all of a sudden they're like, oh my God, you did this? Oh, hell no.
Right.
We did not know
Well, Tommy,
he was an
the
association.
thing is Tommy didn't even talk to the guy. He's just kind of banned because his dad and his brother. But Jake said all he has to do is, I guess, go to the embassy and then he can get like some sort of a permit to get into the United States.
Well, yeah, he fucking has a house here.
No,
I thought
that's
he wanted
Tyson. I'm
Oh.
talking about Tommy, but
Oh.
Tyson has pictures with the guy.
Oh.
Like he's partying with the guy, so
Well,
that's a different story. But
I don't feel that means that you're associated with somebody. My God, you could take him pictures partying with all kinds of people. You gonna get him for all that too?
I'm just saying, like, to get into America. Like, if you or I hung out with the guy, we wouldn't even be a suspect because we're already a citizen of America, you know?
But he's talked about wanting to become a citizen.
It doesn't matter. Until you are a citizen, it doesn't matter.
Well-
And you can get it revoked if you weren't born here. Even if he was a citizen, he could get it revoked if he was hanging out with felons.
That's just weird. I think I got behind again.
Damn it. So we got Lacey Evans, Shotzi Blackheart, Raquel Gonzalez versus Asuka, Liv, and Bliss.
That's what's happening now.
That's what's happening now. I thought this was going to be the main event.
Luna says the new Assassin's Creed Valhalla DLC looks great.
Oh.
Nice. Walter says, poor New Day Viking Raiders, good team. Robbie says, New Day getting clarted. Sophie says, the Field of Dreams series Peacock ordered was shelved. Robbie says, D, defo subbed.
They were going to make a series of Field of Dreams.
Yeah, they're dumb. I don't even know how you could make that a series, but whatever. Sophie's like, I called the Fatal 4-Way match. And Walter says, okay, 4-Way match. And Vindicator's like, Battle Royals and Fatal 4-Ways, 6-women tag match. This is starting to feel like a less exciting version of Forbidden Door.
A little Rampage are on here.
Yeah, but I bet you like it because that's what you like. Walter's like, Raw team for the win. Boone says, oh yeah, what time is it? And Luke says, hi, Deleith and Trav. Sorry I'm late. Been sleeping all day. Good for you, buddy. Getting all
Well,
better,
hopefully
huh?
you're watching the wrestling because there's a bunch of dames in there that are worth looking at.
Yeah, there's
You notice
games
Becky?
like a lot.
Becky's is the only one not there.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm too good for that.
She say something.
She did. I just don't know if it was anything important.
Walter says, Sophie, you're right. Sophie says, it's D, fave girl, Liv Morgan on SmackDown. Robbie says, sleep is good, Luke. Vindicator says, now Liv and Bliss tag again after fighting each other 4 days ago.
Here she comes.
Ridiculous.
The man
looking.
is back in town. She's coming down with... She looked pretty damn good, if you ask me. I don't know what kind of coat that is, but... And she's got the microphone.
That's a faux fur coat.
I'm pretty sure that is the same sunglasses I ordered myself. She's sporting the sunglasses I ordered for myself.
Travis is going to wear them on here soon. Don't worry.
Holy
It'll
shit.
happen for you.
If you ever see me wearing anything like that, looking like the guy that married his daughter, what was that?
So-
What's that guy? The
really-
director,
Oh.
Tim Allen or something? Tim something.
No, not Tim.
Woody Allen.
Woody Allen. But it also looks like crap that you like his singing. He's a gay
Elton
guy.
John?
Elton John kind of sunglasses too.
I
He
like
wears
it.
shit like that too.
Ayla thinks he's a god, and you're telling me that I like 2 of his songs.
I said you like his singing. I didn't say you were in love with him. I said you like his singing. How is that even? It's true. You do like some
like
of his
some of that.
songs. And are you, Cody says, is Bailey coming back anytime soon? Or Money in the Bank?
I know that Bailey and Sasha were at Disneyland together. There's pictures of it circling Twitter. I don't know how old they are, but
Dun, dun,
supposedly
dun.
they're this year.
She's gonna be in so much trouble.
She's gonna come back. They're gonna be a damn tag team again. Watch as they both show up at the same time together.
Because they're like, well, we know that Bailey can keep her in check, right?
Sorta. Look at these dames kicking each other. Well, thank you, Becky.
Mihal.
Oh, Mihal.
Michael's like,
She just
what?
throws the mic.
Mihal. She's like, done
She's
with
done
this,
just
stupid.
talking. She just throws it.
Checks it. She's like, fuck that shit. I was like, why do people get excited for Bliss? I just don't get the hype
So
on her.
Becky has a fur coat on Michael Cole's like, it's 120 degrees here in Phoenix. She's like, it might be 120, but I'm so cool.
And she's inside, you dumbass. It's not like you're outside. Sophie's like, they only have 6 matches for tomorrow's pay-per-view. Sophie also says with wrestling, if you missed a week, you could catch up easily. Kind of like soap operas.
I think every woman in this match is not hard on the eyes. Maybe Asuka's not the prettiest, but the rest of them are.
I think she's pretty.
Is she?
I think it's the makeup that makes
the
it
hair
so she
color,
doesn't.
maybe.
Her hair color actually doesn't pull away from her face. Like, so if you see her without that weird makeup on, like on her channel and stuff, she's pretty.
Yeah, well, I've seen her pretty before, so it is the makeup.
Like when she was doing her stuff with Kairi
Raquel
like
tagged herself
she was
in.
pretty. Like you totally could see.
Big splash in the corner. I'll get a little bit of trouble right now.
Oh, no.
Lacey, I don't know what Lacey's doing, but she's going to bring both knees down. Oh, no! She sat on her like a Bronco buster.
She hooched her with her hoochie.
Yeah.
She cooter slammed her.
It's not a rear view, it's a front view.
It's a cooter slam. That's what I'm calling it from now on.
Got her with the cooter kiss.
All the cooter kiss happened right there and then in the corner.
Lacey's got her with the cooter.
Oh my God, poor Asuka. She got cootered. Damn it. Too funny. All right, what do we got going on here?
What do you have going on?
I don't know. I was trying to figure out if I could.
No. Can't.
Walter's like, they will add more matches, maybe. Yeah, they might, Walter. 6 seemed like not very much. Looks like I'm finally starting to get over my infection, so I've finally been getting good sleep. That's good, because sleep helps you heal. Interview Cody says, my thing is, if people are going to bitch and moan about WWE, then change the channel. No one's forcing you to watch WWE, so why bitch about the matches? Sorry, just wanted to say it.
100%. We all
totally agree.
You're not,
as Luke says, amen. Like, totally.
Nobody's going to get mad at you for that, for sure. Not in this chat.
Yeah, no. Robbie's like, fraudulent to team Asuka up, Liv, and Bliss, LOL. There's a lot of our people in here that do, like, not watch certain matches and stuff like that. So they'll change the channel and then come back to watch something else.
Big shoulder block right there by Raquel. Raquel is just huge.
Robbie's like, fraudulent to team Asuka, up, Liv, and Bliss, LOL. Film says it's armpit time, and Interview Cody says, Luke, sorry, I had to say it. Robbie's like, WWE teaming all the short people up together, LOL.
Double drop toe hold.
Is that what it is, Robbie? It's all the short people. Film's like, I love my Bliss, Liv, Lacey, Raquel, and Becky. Luke says, I agree with you, Cody. Sophie says, how's baseball season going?
I have not watched any baseball. A little bit earlier in the season. Yeah. But I haven't been completely out of it.
Chris Lacani's in the chat. Hey, Chris says, yeah, let's go Shotzi versus Liv. He knew Chris was going to show up when all the women came out.
Right. I have been playing 2K22 basketball, NBA basketball. I haven't played a basketball game for years. Like, since back in the day when it was, like, the Nintendo stuff, you know? Like, when they were on fire. Do you guys remember when they were always on fire and you'd shoot? And, like, you couldn't miss once you got on fire?
That's kind of
I can't remember what it was called. It was on the PlayStation 1, though. Or... yeah, it was the PlayStation 1 last time. But anyways, it's fun. I have fun. I lose.
Good.
But you watched me.
I did. Sophie says Jeff Hardy pleaded not guilty.
Imagine that. We only watched the video.
Why would he plead guilty?
But you always plead not guilty. That way you can actually go to trial and then put reasonable doubt. Like he said, he told the cops that he had some sort of brain scan coming. And so he could say, well, I wasn't drunk. It was a brain thing. It's like your blood alcohol content was too high. Right. Oh, Liv almost died. Why does she do shit like that? Why do these women try it? I don't understand. They can't do it. We've yet to witness a woman do it.
But they do stupid stuff. It's not that they do stuff. It's that they do some stupid stuff.
She's going to do it right here. Watch Liv. Lacey saves her face.
She's like, I'm done. I don't want to be here. I'm leaving. I'm having a meltdown.
We watched that one girl get hurt in NXT doing this.
Yes, she did. She almost broke her back. But it was her neck. It was like, I'm going to fly!
Gravity won! Gravity won!
She's like, doop. Wee!
At least she did it right. She just didn't jump. Like, I mean,
that's what I mean. She's like this. Doop. Wee! That's what Liv looked like. Just so you guys know.
It was honestly,
that is the visual.
It looked like somebody just grabbed her foot and pulled back. She was like, ah. But I think it was the rope, maybe.
I don't think the rope caught her, but it might have.
Right.
Robbie's like, Elton John used to be the chairman of Watford Football Club. That's weird. Phil's like, hey, Vindicator, Ruby Soho, or Thunder Rosa, and are you Cody's best retractor? It looks like the pictures are from a day ago according to timestamps, but it really looks like Sasha either slimmed down or just lost some muscle tone. No offense intended, but it was evident in the pics.
Right.
And curious. Film's like, not her, Sarah. I meant to say hey. And looks like Asuka is hot. Sophie says, let's see how they treat Logan Paul on WWE TV. Like, we don't know his schedule. Like, will it be on WWE TV every week or every few months? I don't know.
I think it's for a few events a year. I honestly think that's what the details of the contract were.
It's just going to be a special kind of person, celebrity type thing.
Right.
It makes sense,
Kind of
right?
like a Goldberg contract. Maybe it's 4 times a year or something.
Yeah, or something. I mean, he might have like where he's in there for a little while longer because if he has like a feud with somebody or a storyline, you know, and then all of a sudden he's just kind of there every once in a while.
Well, that's what they do with Goldberg.
Yeah. Bryce says, let's go Raquel. And are you Cody says Raquel versus Rhea would be sick. Robbie's like, D would look good in fur coat like the group Macklemore. Yeah, that smells like our Kelly sheets. Bryce says, hey, D, happy Friday. Hey, Bryce. Happy Friday to you, my man. You ready for the weekend?
Where are my sunglasses?
I don't know. They're in the mail. I don't even think they're in the mail. I think it takes them so many days to even get their shit together. Looks like, what the fuck, Bliss, LOL. Chris O'Connor says, cooter cutter. More like a dick drop slam. Okay, honey, they're actual women.
She doesn't have one of those.
They don't have dicks. They have cooters. Robbie's like, I bet D could do an impression of Lacey Evans. Like, which part? Like the cooter slamming part? Film says, let's go. Harry on It's
called the cooter
Bliss,
kiss.
I love Bliss. Luke says, yes, so happy to see Liv Morgan's armpits. Glad she's not wearing long sleeves. And are you Cody says, I have a crush on Rhea Ripley so hard. She is
Nothing
pretty
wrong with
in
her.
own way. Sophie says Hocus Pocus 2 is coming in September on Disney Plus. Robbie says, I think your brightness is too high on your stream.
What the? How's that?
Your brightness is too high. We're too bright. We're too magical. So I'm sorry if our sparkle comes through. I tried to hide it. But...
I'm a vampire, so maybe you've heard about me. I was in Twilight. I'm Team Edward. The sun's shining. So I sparkle a little bit.
Looks like NBA Jams was the name of that.
Jams? Yes, it was.
And are you Cody says, Sophie, did you see the cat is that Binks or a new cat? Vindicator says, so they have Bliss and Liv copy each because they heard people mistake them for sisters or twins. Typical Bruce Pritchard McMahon creativity. Phil's like, right on. Cody, too. She's my fourth crush. Luke says NBA Jams and NFL Blitz were those crazy games with flaming balls.
I never played the NFL one. I mean, obviously, I played Madden when it came out. I'm going to buy Madden this year. I'm going to try it out.
Cool.
I don't like being so far behind in sports, but I haven't watched football in like 7 years or something. Like,
True.
There's like 2 players that still play from when I watched it.
Yeah, the only thing we usually watch is the Super Bowl.
Even the quarterbacks are gone that I used to watch. Like Ben Roethlisberger, I think he's gone this year.
Yeah, I think he's finally gone.
Drew Brees is gone. What's his name? Homeboy that played for, God damn it, what was his name? He was the quarterback for the San Diego Chargers.
I don't remember.
I can't. He was in the draft there. He got traded for Eli Manning.
Oh.
God
So
damn it, I
when
can't
we
think of
first
his
came
name.
back, it was Asuka and Raquel, and then Asuka got tagged in, or Bliss got tagged in. So Bliss is out there with Raquel, and then Shotzi just tagged herself in.
Shotzi takes her down.
Tricked Raquel.
That's a weird finisher. I'm gonna use your body.
Using your opponent to
No,
to
your
trip
tag
them
team partner.
So they fall on top of the person.
Yeah, the opponent.
It looks like Shotzi does not play well with others.
She doesn't.
Which is normal.
It's why she has a green hair. That's an indicator.
Sophie says Bayley has been ready to come back to WWE TV for a while. And what is taking them so long? And I'm surprised that WWE haven't confirmed the release of Sasha Banks yet.
We'll see. It might not have happened. We don't know. Like, I mean, it either happened or it didn't.
True.
That's all we know.
Sophie's like, Shotzi looks like Ruby Riott. Robbie's like, hello, she believes she can fly like R. Kelly. LOL.
Yeah, Ruby Riott, huh?
I think you were talking about Liv and her running and jumping and
Right.
flying.
Well, she said that Shotzi looks like Ruby Riott.
Looks like that's what I'm saying. It legit looked like she took off and Gravity said, F no lift. You know what's funny about that look is it's every time. And it's most of the girls. Not all of them.
Oh,
but most of them.
I want to see a girl do it.
Literally do not throw themselves out of the ring and, like, land their shit. Like, they literally run, jump. It's hilarious. They, like, do this weird pause. And you're like, what the fuck?
I want to see the one that Castellamita's girl or whatever her name is, the little skinny one that was the Ninja Warrior.
Doesn't she do? I thought she.
I feel like she could probably get it done.
I think she has. That's why I said not all girls, because I haven't seen them all like throw themselves out of the ring, so I can't say that 100% of all the girls do that. Like Gravity says no.
There's a girl in NXT I guarantee could do it. I can't think of her name right off. Tiffany Stratton.
Oh, okay.
Guarantee she could probably pull it off. I wouldn't be surprised if Natalya in her prime could have done it also.
Ew, what is she doing to her?
She's got her in a reverse snatch grab.
Yeah, that's a snatch grab.
I don't know what that is. It's supposed to be a Boston crab, but it's not very Boston-y.
Vindicator says Liv has always been a high-risk performer, but men make those decisions too. This is why it's dumb to have people wrestle on shows 1, 2, or 4 days before a pay-per-view. They could get hurt and miss it. Robert Warney's in the chat. Hey, Robert. Sorry you messaged your tracked. I didn't get to it in time. Vindicator says, I got no winners in that one film. And Sophie says, the news on Naomi has been very quiet, like her status.
She was upset, supposedly, that she missed John Cena on Monday. I did see that on the Twitter sphere. I don't know how true it is. I don't know if she posted that or if somebody just said that. I do read a little bit of Twitter, but I try to make sure that they have a blue thing by their name. Like a legit shit.
Robert says, what's up, wrestling buddies? I'm off work. Time for some wrestling.
It is time for wrestling.
Started. It's a women's 6-person thingy happening.
Yeah, 6-man tag team match. We are in the second hour, so there's only about, 50 minutes left?
We've got Asuka and Shotzi out there now. This match has been going on for quite a bit longer than I expected. Becky's out there on commentary for us.
Becky looking fantastic lately.
Got some crazy stuff happening.
Yep, and Lacey attacks Alexa.
Looks like they have a melee happening in the ring.
I have to say stop after every time I say it.
Looks like Asuka kicking Shotzi.
She said, what'd she say to you? She says, I know tomorrow I'm going to lose to you. That's what she said, Becky.
That's what she said.
What'd she say to you? Tomorrow I'm going to lose to you.
That's what she said. Phil's like, please, WWE, please let Liv wear wrestling attires like this one. She's going to wear
I think this is over.
Sleeves. Maybe. That's kind of her decision.
It's there.
Right?
Yeah, it's over.
Oh, so possibly their team won?
Yeah, she pins right here. She finishes her. Oh, God, that was terrible finisher. 1, 2, and 3. So Liv has got 2 victories this week.
And she pinned Shotzi.
Shotzi Blackheart just got pinned by Liv.
So we'll see how this works out for everybody who's a big Liv fan out there. We'll see.
I feel like they're hinting
for her demise. I feel like that's what's happening.
Her momentum, but momentum's only as good as the next day's starting pitcher.
Because they always throw her forward and then just cut her underneath. So there you go. Robbie says,
Becky,
like our
the Mad Slam.
Hit and run.
So we see that feud happening moving forward. So I don't think either of those two are winning.
Right.
So who's left? Lacey, Shotzi,
she left
Bliss.
Her coat. I feel sad that she left.
Well, it's 120. She probably doesn't need it if she goes outside.
True, but still, it seems like a coat you wouldn't want to leave there.
She could burn like crazy. She's probably one of those people that has to wear a coat anyways.
Like Shamey.
Like my daughter and her mother.
And Seamus.
Yeah, and Seamus.
That's who I was talking about.
Ooh, the raven-haired
like,
beauty.
Pictures touch up on Photoshop? Yes. Vindicator's like they should use go-home shows to feature fresh matches with wrestlers who are not on the pay-per-view card.
Well, how do you do that? You have to sell the card.
Man, you're so weird sometimes.
I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, like, you have to have the people involved in the matches on the show.
Adam Pearce is consulting his book of lies.
And we don't want to just sit there and listen to them talk. Unless they're like this.
Sonya Deville wants to talk. What you did was wrong.
Is her cheek bruised like a motherfucker?
Hers?
Yeah, look at her cheek. There's no way
I
she
know
did
you
her makeup like that. You wouldn't put just a black on your face.
I think it's the lighting.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
shit!
Maybe that's who she should be fighting next. Postman Pierce.
Ooh, let's see it.
Uso Penitentiary.
I want to see him fight. Oh, wait, that probably won't happen. Let's see. Film says, Vin, it's okay to pick either. Thunder Rosa, nothing wrong, right or wrong. Chris says, Shotzi needs to win Money in the Bank. That would take her to the next level. It would be like when CM Punk first won Money in the Bank and cashed it on Batista. No one saw it coming, and it made his career.
Yeah, that's a good storytelling.
Film's like, let's go, Bliss. Robbie says, Film, if Bliss loves, then what? Loses, then what? And Sophie says, there was another basketball game that featured fireballs, but I don't remember the name of it. Looks like you need to just wait for Madden 23, Trav. It comes out in August.
Yeah, I will. I'll wait.
Film says, Ravi, if she loses while blowing, she shows up on TV and shows her beautiful, sexy armpits. I'm happy. Chris says, Becky is definitely coked out tonight. Ayla's like, can't back. My Wi-Fi went out. I thought you were making fucking dinner, you weirdo.
Ask them anything? What is this?
Ask them anything. Why are they asking them stuff? Robin says, if the halftime show on the Super Bowl worth watching? Depends.
Sometimes, some years. Lady Gaga did it a few years back. Best show ever. Hands down.
Was that one?
Yeah, remember she did the national anthem the next year?
Oh, it was the next year she did that. Okay. So it says, poor Matt Hardy, AEW had all these funds for him
versa.
and his brother messed up.
Either way, she did back-to-back. One was halftime and one was the national anthem.
Up after being in AEW for like a month or two.
I think she crushed the anthem first and then did the halftime show the second time. Yeah. But either way.
She did good for both.
Yeah, the anthem is top 2. And then the halftime show's definitely in the top. I mean, Michael Jackson did it once, and he did fantastic. And in the 90s, they did really good jobs.
They did good
Before it was political and stuff.
Before it was all stupid. Sophie's like, poor Matt Hardy, AEW had all these plans for him and his brother. And his brother messed it all up after being in AEW for like a month or two. And
so what I keep hearing about that, I like that one, because people are saying it's Jeff's fault. But it's like Matt made Jeff leave WWE so he could go to prison. That's what I kept reading today. I'm like, that's pretty bold, but is it true? Did Matt make Jeff leave so he could come there?
No,
so
wasn't
he
his
could
contract
placate?
Up?
No. Remember, they cut him.
Oh.
Because he was all drunk in the crowd.
Oh,
and then he's
right.
like, where's my test results? That's what he kept saying. And people are like, oh, WWE, they made a mistake. They didn't really have test results.
Right.
Did they? Did they really not?
Because
look at his ass getting arrested, and I mean it's on video. You can watch it.
Right, for
whatever
sad. Issue he has, it's.
Well, he blew it.
It's spinal.
Yeah, it's spinal. They call him sick.
It's like, no, Ravi. Chris says we are getting Bliss versus Shotzi. This is awesome. Ravi's like, Ayla, what's wrong with it? Then Ayla's like, football sucks, but. Looks like Liv must be trying out for a Wile E. Coyote part with her gravity fails. Ayla's like, the halftime show used to be good. I don't know, last few years just blow. Like the last probably 7 years blow ass. They haven't been that good.
Lady Gaga's was great. The Friday or the
1 out of
weekend or
7.
whatever, that was terrible.
Yeah, it was. It was fucking
It was like
horrible.
he was running through sheets the whole time. Anyways, yeah, keep going.
Vindicator's like, Athena Ember Moon was always great at diving through the ropes.
Oh, yes.
See, I knew there was somebody
That's
that
right.
we had seen that did a really good job at it, but I couldn't say who. Thank you, Finn.
And then she
And that's
blew
what
her
I said.
Achilles.
Right. But that's what I said. Like, no, I'm like, most of them do a not very good job. But I know there's some of them that can do it and do it very well. I just couldn't remember who. Film's like, not going to lie. I'm getting so turned on for watching this match.
Ew.
Ew, why did I read that? So it's like, whenever you
Unzipping pants.
You and Chris need to get together with your grossness. Whenever you are new on the roster, if you are a guy, your first feud is either Dolph or Miz, because those guys know what they're doing.
You're not going to get hurt.
Yeah, Ravi says, oh, Ayla, the halftime show has nothing to do with the football. And Chris says, Shotzi with the Walls of Jericho won Bliss. And Ayla says, didn't say it does have anything to do with it. Ravi's like, but you said football sucks, Ayla. And Ayla's like, I'm saying the halftime show used to be good. Then Miss Jackson ruined it for everyone with Bob.
With titties.
With Bob. Bob? She ruined it for everyone with Bob.
With their boob.
No, with Bob.
Oh, I get it.
Whoever the fuck Bob is.
It's her
God
tit.
damn you, Miss Jackson and Bob. It was like, football sucks, but that's true. Luke says, number one rule of Twitter, Trav, never pay attention to Twitter profiles with no profile pic or an anime pic and a bunch of numbers in their name.
Won't watch them. I only go by the blue check.
That's it.
If it doesn't have a blue check,
I don't pay attention.
I don't give it any credit.
Robbie's like, I wasn't asking about the football. I was asking about the halftime show.
Except for Buff Bagwell. Buff Bagwell cannot get a check. He's tried and tried and tried. I've been following him for a while, and he always types, okay, here we go again. We're going to try it this time. And he's like, I failed within 30 seconds.
What are they failing?
He can't get a blue check because he doesn't have his name. Like, there's like certain criteria that have to meet. And he's not meeting one of them. I don't know which one it is.
Huh, how weird.
So, but it is the real him. Like, he's, like, real fans are fans of his. Or not fans, but real wrestlers. It's really his account.
Oh. Ayla says, Robbie, I just got here. I don't know how this car works. I'm shooketh. Robbie's like, Ayla, I have never watched America football. Chris says Liv wins, but Shotzi will still win Money in the Bank. Ayla says, I meant Robbie, it sucks, but I like my typos. Ha 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 ha. I think there's like 2 victory pinfalls for Liv this week. They are pushing her for a title run after Money in the Bank. She won't win the contract, but finally getting another straight up booking for the title.
This isn't Ask Anything.
Ask Anything with Toasty
How
Marshmallow.
fearful. Oh, so that match is happening tomorrow night.
Oh, yeah. Sophie says, now we know why they release over 100 talent by getting Logan Paul to sign with them. Yeah, that's probably why.
If they're scared. You better be fearful or you wouldn't be in the game.
Do we look scared? You do look kind of scared.
That's fear.
Those little wily, weird eyes you've got going on shows fear.
Yeah, anytime you do crazy eyes, it means you're scared.
If you're showing the whites of your eyes like this, that means you're scared.
Wipe out! Sounds like the Fat Boys.
Acknowledge me. Sounds like our
No, Roman
creepy
Reigns
gremlin.
runs this whole damn show.
Tosie's like, can you guys keep it together?
She posts some weird shit on Twitter.
Well, of course she does.
Like just random
She's
shit.
a toasty marshmallow. What would
She's
you
single.
post?
And so she toasts like weird single things like, well, if I ever get a boyfriend and we go on vacation, he better not be on a diet. Like shit like that.
What?
And not those words exactly, but basically she's saying if they don't eat.
You're out.
I know. I can't date Toasty Marshmallow. She's like, because if I want margaritas at 5:30 in the morning, we're making margaritas.
Well, you can drink them all you want, girl. Nobody's stopping you. Just because other people make different decisions with their lives.
5:30 in the morning, I'm either on the beach or asleep.
Either that or I'm still up drinking margaritas.
Right.
Like, what the fuck, bitch? Nobody waking up at 5:30 to make margaritas.
Right.
You already up. Where you been?
Like, if we're going on vacation for like a weekend, I'm not sleeping.
Right.
If it's a beach.
There's some legacy happening right now.
Peter Movia. That's The Rock's grandpa.
Ew, the dirty. Why does he have his name across his crotch? It's creepy.
Is it Ford, you mean?
Yes, he has Ford across his crotch. So does Dawkins has it across his too.
They have their shorts on backwards. Look, you guys.
This says the Street Profits. What? Like, why? That's so strange. That's so weird. Penny Reed is in the chat. Hey, Penny Reed, how's it going? Says hi.
It's sexual chocolate.
OMG. Sexual chocolate.
Sexual chocolate, everybody. Sexual chocolate.
Sexual chocolate. Oh, my goodness. Rob is like, do you said it about R. Kelly? I was just laughing at your comment. R. Kelly sheets. It's out of a song with Macklemore. When you said Macklemore,
Thrift shop.
it's thrift shop song. Sophie says, hopefully this Sonya storyline actually leads to a good payoff.
So she can't get out of the ring because her heels are too tall.
I'm just going to call you James.
Hey, James.
Chuk. Woo, James. Ha-ha! James says. Hey, James, you new here? You should, give us a thumbs up and subscribe.
We're here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We'll be here. Is it tomorrow night? It is,
Tomorrow
isn't
is
it?
the pay-per-view.
Tomorrow night
for
for Money in the Bank. Be here with us.
Be here, be square. Sophie says that NXT got a major signing, a former female MMA fighter whose name I can't type.
Yeah, I know who that is.
Does it look like all kinds of letters?
We've seen her fight on...
Yes.
So, I have seen her before.
Robbie says, Postman Pierce is a mug. Ayla says, I did make dinner. It's made and eaten. Sophie says, so the four-way is the main event. Who would have thought that going on to tonight's
I thought
show?
it was going to be the Dames. And I was wrong.
I don't know what's
We
happening.
want the smoke.
Chris says this match was great for Shotzi. It seems like she does better with other help elevate her matches because she does good in singles matches. However, they get slow paced sometimes.
Yeah, they botched that finisher of Liv's there, but it's fine.
Yeah.
It was fine.
Oh, Max
The whole match was
Dupree.
fine. Oh,
We've got
Max.
Max Dupree is happening, you guys. He's gonna
Look
be
at
all
those.
up in
Look
Adam
at those
Pearce's
sunglasses.
personal
I had
space.
those exact sunglasses in like 1983.
I think those are just glasses. They're just regular.
Whatever. I had those. They were a fake. They came in a kit.
That's funny.
Look how close he is.
Yes, very close. What's he gonna say?
He's so excited. Max Dupree.
So creepy. Have you guys ever known somebody who is like Max Dupree's
Maximum
character?
male
like
model.
literally
Your showcase is next.
all up in your
Yes.
personal.
The showcase is next. Do we have enough time?
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Yes. I'm gonna try to catch up on chat real quick.
Go.
I'm gonna read like
Speed
a
read.
speed demon. Luke says I see Sophie and is on a roll tonight. Ravi says Ayla making eggplant for dinner. Gross. Sophie's like they kind of gave away who might win the Money in the Bank ladder match for the women.
Keep going.
Okay. Ravi's like Sophie is always on a roll. Ayla's like actually I made breakfast food for breakfast dinner.
Oh, I love
Sophie's
that.
like Becky and Seth is on the poster of Money in the Bank, so in a way we kind of already gave it away. Who might win both matches? Film says, hold on, sorry, I got distracted by Becky Lynch glorious armpits. Come on, WWE, you have to put your women in a deodorant commercial, please. I'm Becky. Ravi's like, Ayla, what pour cereal out of a box and add milk? And Sophie's like, if you are not booked on the pay-per-view, in a way it is a double-edged sword because you could be booked for the next pay-per-view. Robbie's like, Film, you need to get out more, man. Yes. Ayla's like, I made homemade hash browns, pancakes, eggs, bacon, and links. Film's like, what are you talking about, Ravi? And Ravi's like, what? Sausage links. Luke's like, so if I tweet at you, then you won't pay attention to me, Trav? Sad face.
It's different if I know the person.
Yeah. It's all those extra weird things like all the 500 Liv Morgan accounts. But the only one you'll actually talk to is the one with the blue check.
Right.
That's what he means. Sophie says, when do they announce the performers for the halftime show? I don't know.
It's going to be closer to
November?
the Super Bowl, yeah.
Films like I do go out. As a matter of fact, I just came back from cleaning the church with my own mom, and now I'm here as we speak.
Hey, that's cool. We used to clean churches.
It wasn't with some other person's mom. That's probably good and weird if it was. I'm glad it was your own mom. Sorry. It was like, better get that blue check, Luke. Rob is like, Film, your obsession the women's wrestlers on WWE is unhealthy. It was like, no, Ravi links. Walter's like, okay, bye guys. See you Saturday for prediction and pay-per-view. Sorry I didn't get to any trivia tonight, Walter. My bad, but I've been trying to get caught up. Ayla's like, night, Walter. See you tomorrow. Film's like, unhealthy. Dude, I'm fine and I'm not sick. Sophie's like, Justin Timberlake halftime show from a few years ago was awesome in my opinion. Ayla's like, Sophie likes Bob. And Film's like, but anyway, I can't wait for the good old 4th of July. Robbie's like, LOL, 24-hour drinking. LOL.
We will be here on the 4th of July.
Sophie says, I don't watch every halftime show. I only watch the halftime show with performers I actually like. Vindicator says, it's funny when AEW fans show up to troll WWE because someone in the crowd held up an FTR sign while these tag guys were running their mouths.
That's funny.
Sophie says, it seems like Twitter is picky with that blue check mark. And Ravi says, R. Kelly done now, 30 years in prison. Ayla says, good, he's a POS. And Chris says, let the titillating begin. Vindicator says, Mr. Chakra. Sophie says, Cody will be in the AEW game even though he isn't part of the AEW roster, but he was part of the AEW roster when they did the game, so it makes sense. And Robbie's like, Ayla, I guarantee if you were in club and heard his music, you would still dance to it. Chris says Max Dupree and his predatory segments with Postman Pierce are cringe. Sophie says the halftime show this year was awesome with Dr. Dre producing it. No, I thought it sucked butthole.
I thought it was one of the worst shows ever.
Fucking crap I had ever seen.
Oh, it was terrible.
And I'm not saying that I don't like that type of music because there's some of it I really enjoy.
All of them.
But
I've got them all.
It was like fucking the gayest, dumbest fucking shit I had ever seen.
I was very happy. With them on top of the buildings and stuff.
Yeah. Vindicator's like, Max should stockpile lots of breath mints. So he's like, did you hear someone that played Minecraft died today? He was young.
He died playing Minecraft?
Like, he got sucked into the game.
Like he played too long?
Like
is it like Giambi or Janambi or what?
Jumanji?
Jumanji?
Did he get sucked into the Minecraft game and got beat by a zombie? I mean, that's not funny. We shouldn't laugh about it, but it's kind of funny.
I'm not laughing about it. I'm trying to find out facts.
Yes, Ayla ordered from a restaurant. Films like, this is a good Smackdown right here. And Ayla's like, I never heard a song from him, so I wouldn't know it's him first. And second, I don't club.
Who's the he?
R. Kelly.
You've never heard In the Closet? We're in the closet.
I have only heard the fun.
Right? The spoof one?
The spoof one from What's His Face.
Where I can't get it.
Yes, that one. I've heard that one. That's it. I've never heard. I did not even know that one.
What is it that he does?
It was R. Kelly.
What is the Weird Al Yankovic one? What is it?
I couldn't tell you. I don't know R. Kelly songs. I seriously don't.
No, I know the R. Kelly one. What is the Weird Al Yankovic? Like, what's the song title? Like, what's he rapping about?
Oh shit!
I know it was about hamburgers or whatever. He's like...
In the drive-thru.
Yeah, in the drive-thru. What do you want? I don't know. Please tell me. I don't know.
We got home. We didn't know what to make for dinner. That's what it was about. Right.
Do you want fries? No, I don't want fries. She don't want fries. I'll just eat some of your fries. So you want some fries? Maximum Male Models. Who is it? It's Mace!
Ooh, it was everybody we thought it was going to be. Mace. His love of fashion.
Mace!
It's not Mace anymore. It's Mace.
I don't know how you spell that, but...
Mace.
I know, but I don't know how to spell it with saying it. Do you put the line above it, maybe?
Yeah, probably.
Mace. Look at his hair. Make love to that camera, Mace. Own it. Own it, Mace. I don't know how male models walk except for Zoolander. Derek Zoolander's the only one I know.
They can't turn left.
Well, that's him.
Oh.
A lot of male models can turn left.
Chris says Travis, they will get to baby for the halftime show.
He's probably an ambi-turner.
Oh.
A lot of people aren't ambi-turners in the game, but... Like, Derek Zoolander couldn't do the ambi-turning. He could just turn right.
It's not about a life.
I want to know if he can take his underwear off without taking his pants off.
Oh, that is a talent. Films like, he died when he was playing Minecraft. What's this about? Looks like, Sophie, you were talking about an actual YouTube legend. Technoblade. He was an amazing person who died of cancer. He didn't die playing the game, so he stopped freaking spreading fake crap. Oh my God, that's horrible.
So he was a YouTube guy, and he got sick, and then...
He was a YouTube legend who played Minecraft, it sounds like.
Oh, dang.
A lot, and he had cancer and passed away.
I see.
Oh, that's so sad. I'm so
there's
sorry.
his impressive hamstring.
His impressive hamstring.
His serrated calf muscles. He's got serrations in his calf muscles. Do not forget about the ankle.
Pickle says...
Marseille. Masse.
Pico says so it was more of their arrangement and how the collaborations happened.
So Mace was a announcer, guys. And then he decided he wanted to wrestle again. Who's this? Mansoor.
It's Mansoor!
Mansoor.
It's Mansoor! I haven't seen it forever.
I want to hear his name. He's found a name. Mansoor!
Mansoor! Mansoor! Oh my heck! What the freak? It was like, Sophie, just because you don't know how to cook doesn't mean others don't. I cook well. Go look at a Bob. Rob is like, Ayla, do you have some guilty pleasure songs on your Spotify playlist? Mansoor. Sophie says, I don't think I ever fully watched the halftime show with Janet Jackson. It looks like Technoblade was one of the most popular YouTubers ever. I met him through the streamer I mid for. If you gonna say something, Sophie, make sure you know what you're talking about. Vinny here says, not interested in male models. 25-minute break. Oh.
No. There's a 4-way match after this.
Oh, he'll
We've
be
got
back
at least
for that,
2.
maybe.
Mansoor.
Chris says, oh, I love how all Walter, a.k.a. Gunther, just says, I will become the Intercontinental Champion.
Do you think it's sexist that they're just male models? Or maybe he should have a female in there.
No. Alice, it wouldn't match. MMMs. Ayla's like, I don't have a Spotify, but my guilty pleasure is Maroon 5, not a secret, haha, not a shame. Chris says, I told you, Mace. And Sophie's like, wow, a disappointment with the reveal. Ayla's like, I'm not into R&B. I'm pretty sure R. Kelly is R&B. I was like, LOL, that R. Kelly song is on YouTube. LOL, Maroon 5, she will be loved. Chris says, this is cringe. They could have just brought back Velveteen Dream as a male model instead of making Mace do this. He's a bad person.
There's another. Oh, no, it's just the 2. So there's just the 2. Mansoor and Masse.
So, Chris, Velveteen Dream is like a predator.
Yeah, there's a rumor that he's a sex offender kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't want to put anything out there. But basically, he sent some inappropriate text to a child.
Yeah.
And we don't know
what happened.
How true that is.
Yeah.
But that's where all the beef came from. So is there smoke? Is it fire? Is there nothing?
But that's what the accusations are. And we haven't heard anything more about it. And there's never been anything that came from it.
I do feel like if it was real, that's proof. And he would be in jail.
Yeah. Luke says he was the first ever person sponsored by Minecraft and had over 25 million YouTube subscribers. Oh.
That sucks.
That really is sad. I mean, that's really sad. Film's like, what the what?
I mean, it's not sad that he was popular. It's sad that...
Sad that he passed away.
Well, that anybody did. He sounds young.
Yeah, he sounds like he was a young person. And it's really shitty that he passed away. That's what I mean by it's sad.
Yeah.
Not that he was popular. Film's like, what the what? And Chris is like, no fucking way they fucked over Mansoor. No, actually, I think this might be good because we might actually see him again. Remember when we used to see Mansoor all the time? And then he kind of got mixed up with Ali. And then Ali had his meltdown of his temper tantrum.
Mansoor. Masse?
What a night. Pat McAfee is just like,
He's like, I'm going to remember this on my deathbed.
He's like, my heart. Film's like, what am I watching? What is this? It's male models.
Maximum male
and
model
now it's
agency.
Ronda Rousey with a weird...
Imagine that, a 3-man group. Vince loves those 3-man groups.
I am not sure what is up with this hairdo. I don't like it. And I hate her eyes. I don't like her eye makeup. Stupid. She's like, I want to be a Viking too. Okay. So he says, no, he died from cancer. Yeah, Luke gave you that. Luke specified that in his post, Sophie. Rob is like, what's this Bam Dooley segment? It's your favorite part of the whole show. It was like, so he was sick? Remember I was telling you about my cousin's friends? So he died. So he died. So he died?
Right.
Like, what? Here's your 4-way match coming up, guys. The main event. Bryce says, I am so lost for words
Happy
right
Corbin,
now.
Ezekiel, and The Miz. Hey, there it is. Breaking news.
Why are you lost for words, Bryce?
Coming for you at Miz.
He is. He was like, I need to sign so I can beat the crap out of him. People's like, Ayla, poor thing. But hey, it's whatever vibe in 90s were hip-hop and R&B jams. So it was like, I didn't say anything about him dying from the game. Travis and D did. Your statement implied.
I just thought he died playing Minecraft.
Yeah. The way you made your statement said he died playing Minecraft.
I was hoping it wasn't a suicide when they were saying it. I was like,
I know, right?
Himself?
I was like, what the fuck? Like, how scary sad is that? Like, people don't do that.
I was waiting for them to say it was suicide, and I was just like,
Yeah. Robbie's like, is Velveteen Dream any good in the ring?
Yeah, fantastic.
You know, actually, he was actually pretty good.
He was so good when we were watching NXT still.
So it was kind of creepy that stuff came out about him, of a possibility of that. So you're kind of like, eh. Looks like, yes, Ayla. He's been battling cancer for 2 years. Last month, while he was in the hospital, he did a charity streak and raised over $15 million for cancer research in just 8 hours. That's amazing. I bet half of it probably went somewhere else. Films like Here Comes Rhonda, and Ayla's like, I love 90s music, just depends. Sophie says, at least they didn't change Mace's name to Face. Pico says, right, I'm all over the place with 90s music. Ayla's like, I mean, y'all said he was sick. Sophie came back and said, no, he had cancer. Chris is like, but this male models is doing the same gimmick in NXT with the tag team Pretty Deadly, and also Fabian Ackner is now known as Giovanni Vinci and does a similar model gimmick.
Right. It's very popular to be a male model at this time.
Robbie's like, Ayla, you lost me now. Pico's like, okay. Ayla's like, just depends on my mood. I grew up on 60s through 70s and beyond. Chris says, and Max Dupree is the same gimmick as Robert Stone.
Oh, yeah. Rob Stone.
Films like, boo, The Miz and Logan Paul, boo. Sophie says, at least we got a new tag team in the tag division that they needed. He was like, I'm 10,000% confused. I'm going to chill over here and get myself together. Rob's like, Ayla, you like Buddy Holly? Films like, the video game can't kill somebody. Did he commit suicide for playing the game? Like, what happened?
No.
He had cancer.
He died in...
He's had it for the last 2 years.
He was probably on hospice, and they filled him up with drugs, and he passed away peacefully.
Away.
Would be my guess.
Because he was sick with cancer.
No gaming.
He didn't do anything with gaming. I mean, he was a YouTuber that was popular for gaming. But that wasn't the reason why he died. Games didn't kill him. He didn't get sucked into Minecraft like Jumanji, and a zombie didn't kill him.
Are we sure
Which
video
was the
games
way
didn't
when Sophie
cause
first
cancer?
put it. That's what sounded like what happened. Pico's like, yes, it's not worth it. Films like, that's what I'm thinking, Travis. Chris says this has got to be the most jobber main event ever. They should have had the women tag match main event.
I can't believe they're searching for a 7th guy, and this is their pool
This
that they
is their
have
7th guy. Pretty
that they
lame.
have to dig up.
Oh yeah, lame. It was like you grew up with grandparents and great grandparents. Rob is like, Ayla, you're like a pair of curtains. You defo need to pull yourself together. I was like, oh my god, does anyone in this chat actually pay attention or just word vomit through the keyboard? Look, I'm guessing they just word vomit through the keyboard sometimes. Like, I read comments and it's like they're like, no, that's not what I said. And it's like, you fucking just said it. It's typed right there. You bitches. Ayla's like, I need brown Jesus. What's on 21 Jump Street? Korean Jesus?
Yeah, Korean Jesus.
Hey, Korean Jesus. Looks like, hi, Ayla, LOL. Picole's like, maybe 2 magnets. Will that work better, Robbie? It's like, look, I just read what I want. Sorry, buddy. It looks like,
She got one of the magnets turned around backwards, though. So as they're pushing against each other.
I don't know what's happening.
Just turn the one around.
Sophie's like, I bet Claudia would have been part of that Maximum Male Models thing. If
They're going to wear their tennis wear collection.
Oh.
Next week.
Nice.
Their tennis wear collection.
Oh my goodness. AJ Quartermain is in the chat. Hey, AJ says,
Hey,
that was good earlier, Sonia. Slap Adam.
Wasn't it?
Good slap.
Love it.
Ayla's like, wait, he had cancer? It looks like yes, Ayla. FF Max Gaming in the chat. Hey, FF Max says, hi. Hello. How are you doing?
One open spot left. We got these 4 guys in here. Happy Corbin, Madcap Moss. Who else is in there? The Miz and who's in this bottom corner?
That guy. That other guy.
Ezekiel.
That
Gosh,
guy.
How do I not know that?
Ayla's like, oh, Luke, haha. Sophie's like, the Velveteen Dream has been gone from wrestling after he got released from the WWE a few years ago. Robbie says, so what is The Miz going to win? I don't know.
If The Miz wins, he gets Money in the Bank. He's going to be the 7th guy.
Luke says, I'm glad me and Jade are drinking after this is over. I need so many drinks now.
That doesn't help with your immune system.
Yeah, it actually makes your immune system worse. You probably shouldn't do it. It was like, who got killed by a video game? Oh, my.
Jumanji.
Hey, let's stop it. Stop. You're being a butt. I was like, oh, Piccolo, you hit the nail on the head. Luke's just dotting and slapping his face. And Sophie says Mace is another group. Hopefully this one doesn't go bad like the last one did.
No, this one looks like it's got traction. And it's got a hell of a mouthpiece.
Piccolo says, yes, the console gave him cancer. It was like, I'm done. And FF Max says, I'm a Roman Reigns fan. You know, a lot of people are, Max.
Love Roman Reigns.
There's a lot of people that really like Roman.
Double R.
Piccolo says, I'm totally fumbling what you putting down. It was like, I'm just messing around. Robbie's like, Ayla, you defo need to lie down. Piccolo's like, haha, but that's what Ayla does. Oh, I thought Piccolo was going to keep it going.
All right. Well, anyways, this match has started. We got each competitor in each corner, I guess, going at it. Happy Corbin's taking it right to Ezekiel, and Madcap's taking it to The Miz.
But somehow they seem to be working apart.
I feel like what The Miz
together.
should do, I get it, he's got a trophy wife and The Perfect Life and TV shows and everything.
Right.
I feel like he needs to get in shape. Like real shape. Like
he needs to
was
work
30.
out and be like,
He
I'm
doesn't have to get
amazing.
bigger. Just get more cut. Whoa! Miz gets shot across the ring. I think Vince would reward him. Give him a title shot again. He's been a champion, this year? Was that this year? Or was it at the end of last year? Was he champion on day one? I don't think he was.
I don't think so.
No.
I don't remember that.
It was before Saudi Arabia in October, huh?
Yeah.
When he got that belt. And then Big E beat him on, Monday Night Raw or something.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Or was it Drew McIntyre? Who beat him for the title? It was Big E, wasn't it?
I think so.
Yeah. No, or was it Bobby? He beat Drew for the title. That's right.
Yeah.
And then he lost it to Big E.
Yes.
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 All right, Madcap Moss goes off the second rope right into Happy Corbin. Happy Corbin looks like his shoulder might have got hurt right there. But he's all right. He does okay. Slides in the corner, slips through the ring. Oh, he went to do his patented move where he comes around and then gets back in the ring and clotheslines.
Yeah.
And Ezekiel hit him.
Ooh.
And then
rude.
threw his ass over the barricade.
Well, that's not cool.
The beauty about these matches is there's no disqualifications or countouts. So there's a little bit of more, anything goes.
Right.
Miz getting beat up by Ezekiel and Madcap.
Well, that's no fun.
So these two look close to... This is Vance in the back. Hey, these guys kind of look the same.
We should put them together as a
I think
tag
that's
team.
a tag team right there.
Well, I guess a part of creative, so... But it was like, even Dia is getting bamboozled by Ayla. LOL. No, I'm not. I know she's kidding around, guys. AJ Quartermain says, do you think seeing things now, you think AEW is going out of business?
No.
No.
They're going to be around.
I think they need to get their shit together, but no, I don't think they're going out of business anytime soon.
I don't think they're going out of business. They just hit 1 million this week.
Yeah.
Obviously, they have to do crazy matches to get there, but they do have the talent where they can pull in 1 million. Can they get to 2 million, though? And that's what we thought Punk, Daniel, and the rest of the boys were going to bring.
Right.
And it just didn't.
It was very, very lackluster.
Oh, big choke slam there by Baron Corbin.
Ayla says, I can't help myself. Robbie's like, Ayla, you can help yourself, but you keep going. Ha ha. Sophie says, I was never a big R. Kelly fan, and thank God he got 30 years. Vindicator says, okay, so because I saw these gentlemen wrestling in a meaningless match to start tonight, don't need to see another. So I'm going to fund the nearest exit here, and I'll see you guys for Money in the Bank. All right, bye, Vin. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Hey,
says,
Vin.
night, everyone. Piccolo says, I get bored, and mosquito cream makes me lethargic. Films like, please don't give this one to Baron. And Films also says, please don't let Baron Corbin be in this ladder match for the pay-per-view. Sophie says, before today, I never heard of Technoblade. Ayla says, my brother told me he found an unalive body last night. I asked him if he killed it and needed help. I just say inappropriate things.
Was that Ayla?
Yes.
Yeah, he did. It was the other night, but yeah. It was like 3 or 4 days ago, but I get the storytelling. But yeah.
You'll have to tell me.
He found his buddy.
Oh, no. FF Max says, I am Tamil Nadu you.
Hey, Tamil Nadu. You.
So you've been in here before then, Tamil. Nice to see you again. Thank you for joining us.
Here.
Pico says, so there's a show tomorrow? Yeah, the pay-per-view for Money in the Bank.
Money in the Bank is tomorrow.
Film says, Vin, have a blessed day. Pico says, I can make up some fun trivia to keep the chat involved.
Yeah, I love that stuff.
I think you should make up fun trivia. I like made-up fun trivia.
Wait, hold on. You're going to make trivia that's real, though, right?
I can make up some fun trivia. No, I want you to just make trivia that nobody can ever guess because it's so fucking fake that nobody will know. It was like before today, I didn't know people get sucked into a pixelated world and die. Thanks for informing me, Sophie. Films like Picola. Hey, friend, how's it going? Film says Matthew not here. Honey, he's just probably busy. Life happens. People have lives. Just like when you have things happen. Sophie's like, or put that Uso Street Profits segment as the main event. And Ayla's like, yeah, Fat Lisa. Robbie's like, Ayla, can't you tell your friend Sophie to slow down? Bryce says, okay, guys, it's time for me to go. I'll see you guys on Monday. If not, probably Wednesday. Kind of depends on what I'll be doing for the 4th of July. Bye, guys. Well, Bryce, if you get crazy and you want to see us tomorrow night, we'll be here for Money in the Bank. So,
Woo!
yeah, that pay-per-view's
tomorrow night,
happening.
Be here.
We'll definitely be here. Ayla says, Sophie, slow down. Pico's like, what can you do? Oh, boy, what will happen? Find out on the next episode of Young and the Clueless.
There's about 6 minutes left tonight, guys.
Yes, there's not much time. Robbie's like, haha, Ayla. Sophie says, it feels like before tonight, the WWE didn't even know who they want for the 7th spot.
I don't think they did. Max Dupree, look at me. Jesus Christ. Madcap taking it right to The Miz. I mean, hypothetically, The Miz should win this, but I think with the Logan stuff coming up, it's dumb to have him in it. So who do you put in it? Ezekiel, right?
Yeah.
So what happened to Kevin Owens? Is he hurt?
You know, I don't know.
So Kevin Owens was supposed to wrestle Ezekiel on Monday. And then Kevin Owens, after Raw, said, I didn't want to go to Texas because I hate Texas.
Is that what he said? That's funny.
But obviously they're in Arizona now and he's not here. And now they're wrestling for that spot without him.
Right.
So something's going on with Kevin Owens. And I doubt it's anything contractual or anything.
It's probably
he just signed a brand new deal. Let's not start any weird
health-wise or injury stuff or something that they don't want to make quite public yet. It sounds like. It was like he told me last night his friend passed away and Cup found him instead of helping ease his mind. I'm sure I made it worse. Film's like, I just wanted to tell Matthew. I said, hey, that was all. Pico's like, Film, hope you're doing well, bud. And Robbie says, D has a fruitful life.
Yeah, that's tough. I found a friend once that had committed suicide. This kid didn't commit suicide, so.
Oh, geez. You'll have to tell me in a little bit.
Yeah.
Film's like, I'm doing pretty good so far. Sophie says, do you think if AEW Rampage ratings keep going down, TNT might cancel it?
1, 2, and
They kind of keep an even kill.
Okay, so you're looking at the ratings, which is fine, and please do, because that's a judge, right? The only problem is nothing on Friday gets high ratings.
Yeah.
And so, in reality, yes, the ratings are low for it, but they're really high for the demographic.
To other stuff, yeah.
Right? So they're still in the top 10, and anything that has a top 10 show, they're going to keep.
So if they're putting it like as an entertainment type reality show or anything like that, in that area, there's nothing else happening on Friday nights. So it would kind of, be like that. I remember when Friday nights used to be the night you would watch must-see TV. Yeah. Like, I remember it being must-see TV. So it's, like, really weird that it's not.
I feel like Sunday night is the best time to have anything on TV.
Because people are coming back or they're home.
And they're just getting ready, and then they're getting ready for the week.
A lot of people are family nights. Things like that, getting ready for the week.
And with pay-per-views moving, I feel like Rampage should just move to that, Or even WWE with their NXT. Do it on Sunday night.
Right. Chris says, worst main event ever. But it's for the who gets to go on the Money in the Bank
I've heard that over the last, few months, at least 3 times.
Worst main event ever.
Yeah, there's been some pretty bad main events. Raw puts on a few of them.
Ayla's like, Robbie, to be fair, I'm not the mod.
Days.
Maybe do your job or give up the blue. I was like, Ayla, you have more power than anyone on this channel. So this is hopefully Kevin Owens comes back from whatever his injury is, and he has missed almost every pay-per-view this year.
So close. Now it's Ezekiel and Corbin in the middle of the ring. Both Miz and Madcap are laid out on the in the corner. They're in the ring. They're just laid out. Ezekiel with a mule kick off the top rope. Haven't seen that for a while. Big clothesline. Ezekiel is literally built. He reminds me of a wrestler from the late 80s, early 90s named Hercules Hernandez.
Okay.
That's exactly who that guy looks like.
That's funny.
Except for Hercules had bigger legs. But and Ezekiel might work his legs out. They're still strong. It's just legs sometimes just don't grow like your upper body.
Right. Some people just have it lucky in that area too.
Right. Hobbits. Whoa!
Short, muscled people have it a lot easier to build muscle in their legs.
Right.
Yes.
You know, Drew McIntyre's got some big legs.
He does. He has very much no thigh gap.
Uh-huh.
He literally has
thigh Miz! Gap. That's it! Skull-crushing finale! The Miz just won this. 1, 2, and... No! Corbin saves him.
Ooh.
I mean, saves himself.
Right. It was like, cough, cough, everyone send me $50. Pickle's like, surprise, I don't care to speculate. I was like, of course you do, Ayla, your family with the hosts. Chris says, Monday usually is a must-see TV for some reason besides Raw.
Well, you know, with Monday Night Football and Deep Six, now it's over. Corbin just, no! Madcap's going to steal it. That son of a bitch just stole it.
Oh, man.
Madcap stole this match, 2 and 3. Madcap! Number 7. Money in the Bank.
Well, you said that he was going to get in it. And they can't have Corbin in it because he's supposed to have a match with Pat McAfee at some point. Right,
in SummerSlam, though.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
But they got to have, like, a little feuds here and there, right? So they're like, we can't have you in this. We have to have you in this.
Madcap with a theft, robbery. Maybe he can do that tomorrow night.
And then get his ass whooped by somebody. That would be fantastic. Chief Detective says, well, I'm going now. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you tomorrow, and then Monday. All right, Chief Detective Martha, you stay safe tonight. All right. We'll see you tomorrow night. Ayla's like, Robbie, shut up. Sophie says, it is hard to get 2 million viewers for wrestling, and Ayla says, I'm the boss now, mother lickers. All right, who's in the Money in the Bank shit now?
I'm going to say that.
Good.
All right, so we got in the men's, we got Sami Zayn, Seth Rollins, Omos, Drew McIntyre, Sheamus, Riddle, and Madcap Moss. So we've got 1, 2, and 3, 4 from SmackDown, and then 3 from Raw. And then in the women's, we've got Asuka, Raquel Rodriguez, Bliss, Liv Morgan, Lacey Evans, Shotzi Blackheart, and Becky Lynch. And that is 4 from Raw and 3 from SmackDown, so they leveled it out right there.
Yep. Sophie says, SmackDown gets 2 million viewers every week, but it is on a much bigger channel. Robbie says, Ezekiel, will he ever be a title holder? Maybe at some point, but he just barely is now here, so you got to build up his character, right? Luna says, goodbye, everyone. See you tomorrow. AJ Quarantine says, AEW needs to move Rampage. Goth Leslie says, yes, I'm gone now. Bye. Film says, Misty and Travis, who will win our put together match, Liv or Lacey? I choose Liv. I choose Lacey. Robbie says, D, excited for Money in the Bank. Ayla's like, I'm so excited. AJ Quartermain says, it's hard to cash it against Roman. True. Chicago Police says, I'm out of here now. Robbie says, Ayla, you're always excited. Ayla's like, hope that one guy wins. Right? That one guy. Film says, bye, Misty and Travis. God bless this country that I love. Great USA. God bless WWE. Women, sexy, beautiful, attractive, artists, blah, blah, blah. Bye, guys. Big hugs, big heart. Film says, whatever. And Pico's like, I'm dipping out. So are we. Thanks, everybody, for sitting here and watching some SmackDown with us. We really appreciate it. We will see you guys tomorrow for Money in the Bank. All right.
In the bank.
We aren't sure. Yeah, we're not sure if we're doing a prediction show, guys. So.
Yeah.
I don't know what tomorrow brings. It's been kind of busy around here. So we aren't sure if we're going to do an actual prediction show. So I apologize now if we don't.
Right. We appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching Wrestling Gab, and we'll see you in, 46 hours?
We'll see you in like 24 hours.
Like 40-something.
We'll see you in like 20-something hours.
We'll say it right then. 20 hours, 22 hours, 21 hours. Do the math. We'll be here tomorrow night for not SummerSlam, the
Money in the Bank.
Right. All right, guys. Thanks for watching Wrestling Gab. Bye-bye.
Bye.